muted? Yeah, I am. I'm muted. Alright, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. We are here today to go again. If you wonder why there hasn't been an episode for a few days, Saturday I was busy in the end of the day. Sunday I was very busy. Monday, well, yesterday, I just didn't feel well. I didn't feel up to streaming today. Still don't feel fantastic, but I feel better than I did yesterday. And ultimately, there needs to be an episode going out at some point because I want to keep the schedule going as it's been going. I want to try and get this series done before the new year. That's always been the plan. I want to try and stick to that plan. I feel like it's going to take at least another season after this, maybe, to win the Champions League. I could be proven wrong, but with the way we've gone in terms of some sales, I think it might take a season 4 to get to where we want to be, which is fine. I don't mind that. But I want to make sure I can get it all wrapped up before Christmas and New Year kind of area, because after that I would like to start a new save, and I think we know what most of you will know what it is, but some of you won't. I want to do a youth academy career mode, so that is kind of my plan. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand with Manchester United. Last time you left, or last time I left yous, we were in this situation. It was a top four situation for us. So a game in hand, but even the game in hand, if we win it, would only put us into potentially second, probably third, depending on the goal difference from it. We play Nottingham Forest. Man City have run away with it a little bit. They beat us last episode, hence why they're a bit further ahead than us. That's one of our two losses this season. I don't remember who the second loss was to. I want to say West Ham because it feels like they're beating us, but I can't remember genuinely. I'll have to be fact checked. But we're in the top four anyway. With the game in hand, we can't really fall out of it because everyone else has played, which is good. Well, most teams have played. Newcastle could overtake us if we lose and they win, but it's a long shot, really. Take a look at the table. This is how it does look. Arsenal still struggling down at the 13th. They've got a game in hand as well as Spurs, who are in 15th. Relegation zone at the moment is Bournemouth, Brighton, and Leeds. So Spurs should get a win there because Leeds have lost all six, and Arsenal should beat Ipswich. But I don't know what a Bournemouth and Newcastle result's going to be because Bournemouth were hurtling towards Europe last year, and now they're hurtling towards relegation. So I don't really know. In the Champions League, it's a bit of a surprise. We sit top. We are top of the phase, like all of it. We lead it. Can you believe that? I can't, but I'm seeing it on my screen right now, so it must be true. We are top of the league phase. Club Brugge, Lombardia, obviously Inter Milan, AC Milan, Manchester City, Leverkusen, Frankfurt, and AS Monaco are in the automatic spots. I'm not going to read the 16 teams that are in the next spots, but you can see who they are. I'm not reading 16 teams out. I'm also not going to read the bottom 12, but anyone below 24th is currently not involved in the playoffs. So like Benfica, who won the Champions League in season 1 against all odds, have not been seen since. They got knocked out last year in the group phase, and it looks like they could get knocked out this year in the group phase. PSG have lost both their games, so Bayern, it's interesting to start off with this phase. As for the top 8 in the Europa League, I'm not going to read the top 8. That's how it's looking. I'm not even going to read them. I'm just going to let you have a quick glance. That's how it's looking in the Europa League. And in the Conference League, that is how it's looking as well. So, without any further ado, then, that is where we're at. There is something I forgot to do, which I'm not going to do on screen again unless I get told to, like, by one of the players. I forgot to do the contracts again. Not these, because I can renew them. Maybe renew them off screen as well. But my point was the ones that want money, like Hoyland, like a Xerxes. I forgot to add money to the contracts, pretty much. But we will do that. I just need to sneeze first. We've got a bit more work done with the academy as well. This is how some of the players look. Some of them are already falling off, but we'll give them one more month to see if they can turn it around. Shrestha probably goes very, very soon, but some of these will get time to turn it around because we only have one report going on just now because I was asked to scout Honduras for a winger. So we're only doing that one just now. That'll be the last report probably of this season, unless I feel like the players fall off that much that we need more. But for now, that'll be our only scout report till January. What's up, Sobel? Welcome, mate. Been a while. Hope you're doing all well. Doing all right. I can't speak, but yeah, we also did a youth tournament last time or time before, and we got eliminated in the final, I believe. I think Brentford beat us in the final. Um, I'm doing all right. I felt ill yesterday, but I feel a bit better today, so I'm going to try and get as many games done as I can today. Probably only the five that we usually do, but we'll see. Might even finish off October. Might go for a longer episode because I do have a bit more time today. So West Ham lost to Man City. Anything I'm interested in here in the news before we get in to the next game? Liverpool, Chelsea play each other. We've got adverts in FC 25. Lovely. So I was like, get some included among the player of the month alongside Sesko, Haaland, and Isak. We're not in there, so I'm not interested. Anything else? Anything that's actually. There we go. Something about Man United. Garnacho is performing superbly right now. Believe me, that's not all of what he's capable of. I'd swear this athletic account is a Garnacho fan account, though, because, like, all he does. Not all he does. All they do is post about Garnacho. I've not seen many posts about other players from Manchester United. After a great performance in the. Oh, I remember. After a great performance in the match against Midtjylland, Xerxes is named player of the match. And yeah, I remember. Xerxes scored yet again to wrap up an amazing performance against a bewildered FC Midtjylland and sealed 4 goals count. I don't know what that means, but he scored 4 goals in the match. And yeah, the expectation levels are high and rising. I forgot to show you what happened last episode, actually. I'll do that quickly before we get into business. Um, in September, then, we kicked off against Atletico, I think, last episode. We won 3-2 away from home. It was very late showing. I think it was it Hoyland who won us it? Or was it Fernandez? There was somebody who won us it quite late on, and it gave us a huge 3 points to open up our Champions League campaign. We then hosted Man City, and we lost in the worst way possible. We lost with the last kick of the game. I believe it was Foden dribbling through. I tackled with Martinez, but the ball falls right into the path of the one man you don't want it to fall into. Erling Haaland ran through and just bagged. Well, I don't think he even ran through. I think he just hit it from range, and it found the back of the net for us to lose in horrible fashion. We then beat Wrexham 3-1 in the Carabao Cup to get a bit of, momentum back. We then beat Everton 1-0, but it is the most one-sided 1-0 you might see in your life. To be honest, it should have been about 3 or 4. And if it wasn't for their goalkeeper, it would have been. And their goalkeeper was like 66 rated or 68 rated, something like that. So we won at Goodison Park, but it should have been more than one. And then we decimated, tore apart Midtjylland in the Champions League, 6 goals to 0. Xerxes scoring 4 of them. Sharpshooter Xerxes on the case. Today, it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm here for it. We start from Nottingham Forest, that's the easy one. Little international break just to kind of get some Euros qualifiers under the belt again. We then travel to the Emirates to face Arsenal. We come back to Old Trafford to host Braga. We then host Chelsea 4 days later. Before we travel to the Emirates again in the Carabao Cup to play at Arsenal. And if there's enough time and if I want to, we will maybe play this Halloween fixture against Tottenham Hotspur away at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I don't know yet. I probably will leave it, but we'll see where we're at. And then, I mean, November doesn't get any easier because we go against Fenerbahce, who in season one destroyed us in the Europa League. We've got Newcastle, Aston Villa, Dortmund, Wolves. And I think it kind of slows down or gets a little bit easier there up until the Liverpool game on Christmas Eve. And then it gets good until January, where we have to face City, Real Sociedad, and Villa within a week. So it's always going to be a difficult run, but I think we're okay. Good news is, if you didn't see last episode as well, last thing, promise, we had some progress on the goalkeeper department. Both goalkeepers managed to acquire their first clean sheets of the season. Gilles playing that one against Midtjylland. I believe De Gea was the one against Everton. So they're on the board now, which is good. Harry Maguire has the best goal-to-game ratio at the club. Well, alongside Hoyland and Xerxes, actually. But 1 appearance, 1 goal for Harry Maguire. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get into it. We go now into actual gameplay. So what did Nottingham Forest bring to the table? 3 wins, 2 losses in their last 5 matches. They've got Sells in goal, Aina and Mori Bauza as the fullbacks, Murato and Gehi as the centre backs. I didn't realise they said Gehi. Morton and Basuma as the CDMs, with Basuma captaining the side. Hudson-Odoi off the left, Bowler off the right, Gibbs White at cam, and Awonyi up top. Patmat, Sar, Milenkovic, Zalewski, Alanga, Toffolo, Wood, and Weiss on the bench. They're going to go for a counter-attacking strategy. That's what we do, so we'll be playing our own strategies against each other. The best kind of players for them at the moment, Dale Taylor, whoever that is, I don't know who that is. He's 69 rated, but he's got 2 goals and 2 assists. So nothing to sneeze at. Zalewski with 3 as well. And Jamie McDonald hasn't got a goal yet. Oh, it's not even our Jamie McDonald. I forgot where we load our Jamie McDonald to. Morgan Gibbs-White has a goal and an assist as well, but nothing too dangerous. It really depends if we start that 69 rated striker who seems to be scoring all the goals. But let's see what we can do then. As we head into this one, I don't know which goalkeeper we're going to use. I think I'm going to stick with Gillet, actually, off the back of that last game. He's younger. He needs the game time more to grow. Same rating as De Gea now, but unfortunately he's his potential. But with De Gea, he's on his way down. So Gillet will probably start taking over more of the games, which is fine if he's consistent. I'm going to bring Inacio in. I know they're both left-footed centre-backs before everyone goes, oh, they're both left-footed centre-backs. I'm aware of that. It's for a good reason. It's because Awoniyi is fast, and I need Inacio to kind of combat that. And I'm honestly considering starting Yoro as well. That's what we are going to do. Dallo, Kadiolu. In fact, actually, I'm going to start Shaw for this one. I don't know how many Shaw games he's going to get, so we'll chuck him in. Kind of a bit of rotation for this one. Not stupid amounts because, of course, we need to win. Which means the midfield probably stays the same. Bruno probably stays the same. Xerxes could go up after his 4-goal haul against Midtjylland. And I think I'm okay with the rest. No, we'll go Rashford because we used Garnacho against Midtjylland, and Rashford's out of the game a little bit. So we'll go Rashford. That is the team then that will face Nottingham Forest to open today's episode. Gillet in goal, Shaw and Dallo as the fullbacks, Inacio and Yoro as the centre-backs, Mino and Ugarte the CDMs, Fernandez at cam, and captain Rashford off the left, Kvaratskhelia off the right, Xerxes at striker. At Old Trafford then, it is Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Right, well here we go then. 5 wins would be the dream, but we have got some very difficult opposition today. This is easiest of the lot. So we're expecting big things from the boys in red. Because we've got 2 Arsenal games, we've got a Braga game, and we've got a Chelsea game. It's not looking good, Brev. I'd argue Braga could be easy, depending on their team. But right now, our best bet of getting a win today is against this lot. In real life, they are flying, although they did lose at the weekend. Man United getting a new manager in real life. Ruben Amorim started their day. Because Rodriguez still holds the reins in this universe. Can he lead us to even more success? A domestic double last season and the end of a 13-year wait for Premier League glory. The plan was to go 1 step further, but we might have taken 2 steps back. I don't know. Some of the transfer business, I disagree with them. I've made that quite clear. But we've done it now. Let's see what we can do with it. Forest come in at 2. The old gaffer then, what are they bringing? Pires, Toffolo, Donnelly, Van der Black, Mori, Morton and Sar, Zalewski, Gibbs-White, Alanga, Awoniyi. Okay. It's a decent Forest side, but it's a Forest side we have enough quality to beat. We just need to be able to do so. I haven't played FIFA in about fucking 4... Well, since the last episode, it feels weird. I actually haven't really played Xbox since the last episode. Feels weird. In for Rashford, couldn't find him. Bruno. Shaw. Oh, I wanted to smack it with Shaw, but took too long to come down. I'm wondering if we should have used Cadiolo. I didn't know they were going to start Alanga, I'm being honest. Great save by Gillet near post. He's getting pissed off a bit. I like that fire though. I like him showing that fire. If he keep up the performances, then he's allowed to show that fire. But if he fucking flops now, then the fire will go back in his face. Deleuze gets it short corner perhaps, so is he going long with it? He's gone short to Rhythm. Former United man, of course. Oh, you know what? I respect it. It wasn't going to happen, Tyler Morton, but I don't hate the idea. He's gone for it. And you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's a mantra I like to live by in these career modes. And he went for it. And you can only respect someone who goes for it. You can't disrespect that man. He said, fuck it, I'm going to hit this upside down, see what happens. And he's done that. Xerxes wins the header. Try to find Darlow. Skelly's gone too far in for my liking, but could work. Ah, tried to refine Darlow, and it's poor possession holding from to follow. Bruno. Minor. Bruno again. Gardona. Ah, I was hoping I could maybe get the corner there. I just ran out of room and ran out of options. I was hoping I could bounce the corner off that man. But it looks like it could be Forest again. Using their pace down the wings. Agarte, not Agarte, video game, I guess, but also Agarte. I've not got the ball there. Good save, Gillet. Still on though. And Gillet catches. We're talking about Xerxes, a danger man, but at the moment, we haven't been able to open up Nottingham Forest yet. Alanga's had the better of Luke Shaw, and if I'd known they were going to start Alanga, I wouldn't have started Luke Shaw. Darlow. Kvaratskhelia, Xerxes. Back into Cardona. It wasn't a plan, but I don't hate it either. Into Rashford. Great save, Perez. Brilliant save from Marcus Rashford's effort. Marcus Rashford's going to get another chance, and it's a good save again. Kvaratskhelia keeps it alive. Rashford, third bite of the cherry perhaps. No, he's going to get closed down. Bruno. Minor. Oh, tried to knock it onto Bruno after the second touch. And now it could be Forest. If you ain't careful, it might be Forest. Ball looking for Awanyi, and Darlow reads it. Well, I mean, Luke Shaw was not the man today to start, but I didn't know Alanga was going to be the man today to start, so if I'd known that in advance, I'd have not started Luke Shaw, wouldn't I? Great block by Yoro. The reason I've got Yoro and Inacio on is because they're pacey. Awanyi might get caught up a little bit easier. Xerxes. Can he continue his goal-scoring feats? Oh, it's again a great save by Perez. We aren't 1-0 up, and I'm actually begging the question, how? Although, to be fair, how have Forest not got a goal on the board either? Basically, how is it still 0-0? There's nothing Luke Shaw at the moment could do about Anthony Alanga. Awanyi. Well, I mean, I don't really know what to say. Because if I do that, their keeper's just going to catch that. But because my keeper isn't as experienced, I just wish we'd kept Onana, man. I do like Gillet, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's... I mean, okay, right. I could probably... Now looking at the replay, I could probably say that even Onana wouldn't say that. I could comfortably say that's a brilliant goal. It's Luke Shaw again that gets done by Alanga. It's 1-0 Forest. Alanga is destroying my left back. And if it continues, we're going to have to bring on Cadiolo sooner rather than later. I don't really like making first half changes, but at the moment that's where we're looking. Gardona runs out of room. Xerxes. Bruno, immediate equaliser perhaps. Oh, nope, this goalkeeper does make saves. My goalkeeper doesn't do that, although to be fair, he saved up until that point. Unstoppable goal. Good pressure from Shaw. That's what we need a bit more of. Ball into the middle is trying to find Xerxes, but it's unsuccessful. And Mainu, for whatever reason, has tried to head it to someone who wasn't even aware the ball was coming to him. Good tough tackle by Shaw, but then the pass is just fucking woeful. Even when you get the ball, pal, you fuck up. Oh, mate, player switching is a fucking disaster. Now Langer through again. And Awonye on again. God, he missed. Please, I don't know what's going on here. We're getting the Langard. There was a kind of half thought to bring him back into the fold as a backup winger, but I didn't think we needed him. But then again, he's cooked us so far. I wonder if that's because Langer's good or if because I picked Luke Shaw, which I wouldn't have done if I'd fucking known. I know Rashford's offside, so I'm not going to contest it. But the game's just going to make it offside anyway. Just let the game continue. There was no issue there. I knew he was offside. I didn't need a replay. He didn't get involved with the play. Just let the game go. Free kick for us because of offside. Not that we even got involved in the play. Looks long for Awonye. Yoro wins the header for Scalia. Bruno Fernandes got a bit of room. Oh, I thought it was in. Just a wrong side by the captain. I don't feel like we deserve to be down a goal, but then again, Alanga has cooked us so far, so I can kind of understand why we are. Been a great performance from the Swede, but we need to find a way to stop him, and I think it lies in possibly bringing off Luke Shaw sooner rather than later. Oh, where Rashford's running, but I can't pick him out. Forward on, or I can. Close down. Got a Skelly, can't find a way through. Good interception by Bruno. Needs some assistance. As in, Mainu, could you run forward, please? Oh my bloody god. Right, don't stress yourself, mate. Cobby. Please make a run there when I need you to. Okay, he has trapped back. You know what? He has trapped back. We'll give him that. Fair play, Cobby. I was not familiar with your game. Well, I was, but why didn't run? Rashford's gone around the wrong side. I wouldn't say it was superb defending. I would say Rashford's gone around the wrong side and it's fucked me over. I think it's probably my analysis in that situation. Oh, fuck off, man. Good read by Nasio. I'm not going to get the second touch because why would I? And then it's not going to switch to Ugarte because why would it? Mainu gets the ball. Can I just have the football back, please? Good stop by Gilles. It's quite easy. It's at him. But, like, I just want the ball when I tackle. Like, I'm asking for a lot. Right, Scalia. It could be last chance of the half. Let's... Oh, sorry, I'm on the attack. Yeah, sorry, I'm on the attack. The half instantly has to end. The half instantly has to end when I'm on the attack. When they're on the attack, mind, they get the extra time, but when it's me, I'm not allowed the time. The referee was so excited to blow the whistle for half time there. He was frothing at the mouth. Maybe we could have built one more attack there. I was trying to find Dallo and I was going to lock it into Xerxes and see what fucking happened, but it was not going to happen because the ref wanted half time when he said. I want this against me. Like, if this happens against me, I want it to, like, you know, be the same story. But it won't be. It never is. 56 to 44 in terms of possession for us. 7 shots each. They've got a slight XG advantage of 1.8 to 1.5. And their goal was very good. So I'm not too mad. But I am a little mad that we haven't found our names on the score sheet yet. Man of the match for us at the break is Kvicha Kvaradona. A shot off target, but he's been trying to create. Gilles been good, apparently. And the man of the match for them so far, Rhythm, is a dancer. Anthony Elanga. We should have brought him back when we could have. We still can. I mean, I don't see the point in it because he's probably not going to ever feature, but if it weakens a Forest, then I'm fine with it. Luke Shaw's got 10 minutes to prove himself. Guardiola's coming on. Sorry, no, I've won the ball. No, I've won the ball there. It's not I've won the ball and then they can run into me and get it back. It's I've won the ball, so let me have it. Like, if I run into them, they'll get the ball. If they run into me, they'll get the ball. I don't get the ball in either scenario. Forrest immediately through because I made an interception. Shot still came off from them. I think it was Zalewski with a shot. Good save by Gilles. Just little things in this game that I wish made sense. If it lets me stay as Yoro, we should be fine, but I have a feeling it won't. It's switched, mate. Oh, I should have cleared it. If this goes in, that's on me. I should have just cleared it. That's on Rashi. Minu. Oh, just fucking get the ball out of there. Nice one, Luke. Lovely. You know what? You've won back a bit of faith. I probably will still bring on Cadiolo, but you won back a bit of faith there. Oh, Ugarte. What a drop-off that man's had, by the way. I don't want to say he's been shit this year, but he's not the same man he was last year. I'll tell you that much. It doesn't even feel like the same player. Why is that? Okay, offside. That's fine. Why is that not being attempted to be won by Euro was my question. But Van der Black coming off. Gehi coming on. That's great. Because if we can get through the defence enough anyway. Bring on Mark Gehi, who I didn't even realise wasn't starting, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with Ugarte. He's had one of the biggest fall-offs. That wasn't meant for Shaw, but it could still work. Look how... I mean, I'm meant to break through that. Bruno. Xerxes. Oh, Perez with a save. I'm still going to do the Cardiola change now, but Luke Shaw's brought back a bit of faith. He's not had an outright stinker. He's not been great, but he's not had an outright stinker where I'm going to be like, yeah, fuck off out the club. But it was more than enough time to bring on Cadiolo. It's away. Cadiolo should win that. Does win that. Can he keep it alive against the one? Yeah, he can. Does need some assistance. Does get some assistance. Bruno Fernandes forces his way through. Got told to shoot, so he did. Well, I was going to shoot anyway. Minu. Loves these from range, but he got closed down. Which there's no counter here from Forest, and there isn't. Ignacio. Still in the midfield, still getting fouled. Minu. What, are you off your fucking tits? Oh, you know what? Everything would have been forgiven, but obviously it was never really going to go in, was it? He's done it before, but not from that range. Must admit we were struggling a bit in the Prem this year. Throw in. Aina coming on. Nuno is having a good day today so far with Forest. We are struggling to get on the score sheet and wondering what changes do we want to make. Kind of beat right now. Xerxes back out to Cavaradona. Dallo made a weird run there, but he's there for the option, which is fine. Bruno. Oh, man. Kobe. Oh, will this keeper just fuck off, man? Oh, lost the ball. Lost the battle there with Pat Matsar. Great. And now they're going to try and pick out Langa, who is offside. But I knew what they were going to try and do. Let's see then what we can do, because we're still a goal down with time not on our side. De Ligt comes in, I think. It's heel, man. I don't rate Ugarte right now. And I'm also going to bring on the number 7, because we haven't really been able to get the best out of Rashford today. Tempted to bring on Højlund as well, but we'll leave it at that for now. Donnelly coming off for Basuma. And we're going for 3 changes. Rashford, Ugarte and Yoro making way for Garnacho. I didn't see there too because Hjulmand and De Ligt, but I didn't see them because it skipped. I just had to try and remember who I had there. Offside, which means it's our free kick. Garnacho, can he be the game changer? He usually is. Farad Scalia just needs to not run that fucking extra bit there, man. He just waits a second. That's from Minu. Ignacio. Ignacio's been good, you know. I know we brought him in for the 5-back, but he's a really good option to have. Ref. It's not a foul, but I just, you know, hoped. Look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I told you this. How have I not tackled there with Dallo, by the way? I didn't realize not enforced with tiki-taka merchants. My apologies. I must have misread the print. It said to me that they were counter-attacking. Miner's done well to win the goal kick out of that. Awani with a goal, and it's been the goal that separates the sides so far. Told you this is our easiest game today, and we're not able to fucking score. God knows what we've got to come up in this episode then if we can't score against fucking Nottingham Forest. No offence to Forest, because they've been good today. Their keeper has been world class, but if we can't beat Forest, goodness knows what's in our future. On Garnacho. Oh my fucking god. This keeper will not stop. Minor. Bruno. Garnacho. Xerxes, please tell me you're on. Of course you're fucking not. Right, Rasmus. Not because Xerxes was offside, but because I think we need to make that one last change and see if it changes anything. Xerxes off. Hoyland on. 12 minutes left. Hoyland's been imperious in front of goal this year. Xerxes did get 4 in the last game, which is why he got to start today, but Hoyland has been unstoppable in the Prem. Good tackle, Hjulmand. Oh, but let me keep the ball. Oh, fuck me. Do you know what? Fair enough. I don't want the ball anyway. I like when I tackle and don't get it. It's just more of a challenge, you know? Why add the mechanic if you can't get the ball, you know? It is what it is. Shilly should be better at the near post there, but that's beside the point, I think. The point is I've won the ball. And I shouldn't have brought on Delit. He's not fast enough to deal with that. Well, this Premier League season has been a disaster so far. And we travel to the Emirates next. So right, let me just see if I can tackle and get the ball back instantly then. Let's have a little test here. If I can get the chance to tackle. There we go. Oh, lovely, I get it back this time. Try and prove a point, that's when I get it back. Lovely. If we can rescue something out of this, I won't be too upset. Please. Thank you. Back to halfway line, back to halfway line. Garnacho makes it 2-1. Back to halfway line, we go again, we go again. No time to mess around. There's no way that's getting stopped though. Garnacho went business with that shot. Kvaratskhelia into Hoyland. Garnacho was left unmarked. And he has all the time in the world at number 7 to find the goal there. Nothing the incredible Perez can do about that. And there's still time on the cards to get at least a point. I'd like 3, but obviously that's probably out the window. At least a point would be nice. Then again, we might even concede a third at this rate. Depends if I can get the ball back. Not just there. I can there though. Can we keep it in? Kvaratskhelia. Lovely. Bruno. Hoyland. Garnacho again. Garnacho again! We've levelled it and there's still time. Forest have fallen apart. Garnacho off the bench with a brace. I don't think it quite warrants these celebrations, but the never give up attitude of Manchester United. It's a double link up. Hoyland and Garnacho linking up again. And Garnacho once again left with too much time. Is there a winner on the cards here at Old Trafford for either side, perhaps here? Will Forest go on and get the win? Will United be able to pull off the impossible? It depends on the injury time, really. Press them to fuck, though, boys. Press them to fuck. Good press. Gilman, nice job. Hoyland knocks up to Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh, I should have passed it. I'm an idiot. Do you know what? I deserve to lose. I was trying to do Garnacho special, and it didn't work. And it's now looking up in Minor. Inacio comes across. He's been great today. Hoyland. Oh, can't get there. Because the defender got there first. I think it was Gahey. Now it's now it's fucking Forest. Chile, I'm telling you now, if you don't save that, that's your P45, by the way. Counter attack, perhaps off his corner. I don't know. Zalewski will either deliver it or pass it. It's dropped points again for United, but we fought back well to earn a point if we get a point. Dallo clears. It's not to a player in red. Why would it be? I've only tried to lock it on to one of my boys, and that'll probably be the end of the day because Basuma's put it wide, and I aim at my player from a corner to get it clear to. And the game is like, yeah, but did you though? We might get one more chance. It depends. Oh, this referee loves fucking blowing it when I what? Well, I didn't aim it at my centre back, but that's fine. We've clawed back to a draw. The late show from Garnacho, but I'm not happy with that result. I'll be truthful with you. Easiest game of the day, we've not even won it. It's a point apiece at Old Trafford as we fall 6 points now behind Manchester City. I can pinpoint where our issues are, and I know where our issues are, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. I wish we hadn't done what we'd done in the transfer window. Garnacho late show prevents Forest from taking all three. Thank God we have a man like him on the pitch. And thank God we have Højlund, who could turn into a facilitator at a moment's notice. At least we've got enough attacking quality to come out on top. Kvaratskhelia then gets man of the match for the whole thing, which is mad. I didn't think he would get it, but fair enough. 51 to 49 in terms of possession. 12 shots to 8 in favour of Nottingham Forest, but 18 shots to 12. I didn't read the 1 before the 8. 3.5 is to goes 2.7. We had chances to win that, but Perez was good, and we weren't clinical enough before Garnacho came on. So it's the way it goes. 8.3 Kvaratskhelia gets man of the match. 8.3 for Garnacho off the bench with a brace, and an 8.3 for Bruno with an assist from midfield. Gile getting a 7.5. He made plenty of saves, and I'm not mad that he made plenty of saves. I'm mad about the ones he didn't make. The one-year goal, fair enough. I'm not even going to dispute that because it was a banging goal, but that near post goal from Zalewski could have easily been stopped. Xerxes gets a 7.5, Inacio 7.4, and the assist coming from Højlund with a 7.1. I just feel like it could have been a bit different. Pat Matsar getting an 8.2, he was their man of the match. Zalewski with a goal and a 7.6. Alanga with an assist and a 7.5, and the 1U with the other goal, 7.3. As Perez gets a 7.1 for his efforts. 10 shots, 8 saves, 2 conceded. Yeah, it's one we had to win, really, and we haven't done so. Points dropped. Problems made for this Premier League race again. In our Premier League defence here to try and retain the title, we have not made the best of starts. We know how I feel about the goalkeeper area, but also the attack wasn't good enough for the majority of it today. Am I pleased with his performance? No, he didn't do much, to be honest with you. Can't help but think as well, if I started Cadiola instead of Shaw, we might have had a different result as well, but I didn't know they were going to start Alanga. But no, Inacio was fine. Inacio was one of the good ones, I would say, today. It wasn't him that was getting overrun, it was either Yoro or De Ligt that was getting overrun, and Inacio seemed to have it most of the time. Luke Shaw as well. I know sometimes the ball went into Inacio's area, but sometimes you can't do anything. And yeah, Fernandez will continue to just be that ticking time bomb in midfield. He'll explode with a goal or an assist at some point in the match. I am honestly not happy with the fact that we've only got 1 point out of that, but we do get a break. I'm just curious where that leaves us on the table. Did Newcastle, anyone else overtake us or even get within distance of us? No, we stay 4th. That's fine. But again, it is 6 points off the top. 3 points off of our last year's rivals, Chelsea. Level of points with Liverpool, but they're undefeated. We've lost twice and dropped points against Forest. And it could get dicey in this race here. Because look at that now. There's only, what? 2 points between 5th and 12th. That could change on a moment's notice. Arsenal winning. Spurs, of course, winning. Wait, Spurs didn't win. Leeds, oh my god, what? Leeds got their first win of the season against Spurs. Mate, that was the exact same story as West Brom last year. I think it was West Brom beat Spurs last year to open their account. No, they beat Brighton, I think, actually, now I remember. But they beat Spurs in that run that they had when they were trying to survive relegation. And now Leeds, the first win of the season is against Spurs. Well then. I mean, you couldn't write it, could you? Arsenal rise up a little bit. But yeah, 2 points. If you want to make it even better, 3 points between third and 12th. It is that close. UCL is anyone's right now. No one was 7 games in, but UCL is anyone's right now. We need to focus on our way up the table rather than stagnating where we are. Before we go into the Euro qualifiers and with Spain that we're going to simulate, because I don't really care about them, we'll put performance points on everybody so they stay sharp over the international break. 2 unread messages. Hulmand was good about the result, but thanks for the game. He had a 5-day injury. Reference. Baldanzi wanted the game. Sorry, pal. I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot. Not that I would have put you there anyway, I don't think. Kavari Donna has hit his potential of 90. One of the world's best now. Long may it continue. We'll just keep on the inside forward plan so he can... I mean, it doesn't really matter because he can't do any more, but we'll keep on the inside forward plan just so his shooting will slowly go up throughout. But yeah, I think that's a really good acquisition. I know it's slightly unrealistic bringing in Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia. I get that. But the way we did it, you can't really complain too much. I mean, you can if you want. I'm happy to hear complaints about it. But contract expiry, Napoli didn't make Europa League. Or even any Europe, I don't think. Sorry, they did make Europa League. I do remember seeing them near the top of the board now, actually. If I go look at the Europa League here. They are at the top of the board, but we didn't get Champions League, and Kvaratskhelia didn't value himself as going into the Europa League, which is fair enough. You can't really have a go at him for that. Also, for whatever reason, we can't seem to see the World Cup table properly. It says that we're top, but I really don't know what's going on here. Fucked if I know. What I do know is we've got Scotland, and then we've got Hungary, I believe, in these qualifiers. So let's see what Scotland are bringing. Just curious what they've got a couple of years down the line. McCrory in goal, Robertson and Patterson as the fullbacks, McKenna, Sutar and Hendry as the centre-backs with Hendry captain on the side, Morgan off the left, Gold off the right, McGinn and Ferguson as the midfielders with Che Adams still 2 years down the line. He's still up front, fuck's sake. Hakeem McTominay, Gilmore, McGregor, Guns, Shanklin and Conway on the bench. They go with a kick and rush, and their best player in these Euros qualifiers so far. They've only played one game, apparently, and it's Robertson with the only goal for them. So, don't really know what that says about Scotland, but what I do know is that we're going to go in. We're just going to sim it straight away. We'll go with the best team we've got. Why not? Boom. 3-2 win, you know. They put up a fight. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. But goals from Nico Williams once again, Pedri as well. I mean, Nico Williams is our fucking Spain carry right now. Yamal has not lived up to the hype, I must admit, in the internationals. We do beat Scotland, then we go on to Hungary. We see what they've got to offer. So they're great performance in the match against Scotland. Williams, named player of the match. Are we surprised? He seems to be the only good one. We also got a couple of players in the team of the week as well. Fernandez making it. Garnacho making it, despite only getting 15 minutes as well. Is mad. And Haaland got player of the month. Of course he did. So what have Hungary got then? Tough in goal. Dardai, Orban and Salai as the back three, with Orban captain on the side. Vansha off the left. Salai off the right. Saboslai and Schaefer as the centre mids. Lichtes and Gazdag as the cams, with Barnabas Varga leading the line then. Kirkes, Horvat, Styles, Shobov, Adam, Antel and Nemeth on the bench. Let's see what Hungary bring to the table then. We're just going to go with the same team except, and this might fudge things up, we're taking Lamine Yamal out and putting Ferran Torres in. Where is he? In fact, Torres is only 84. I didn't realise it was only 84. You know what? We're going to go... Is Sunset worth... Nope. Llorente maybe... What the fuck? We'll just go Ferran Torres. We'll keep Yamal available, obviously. We're not going to just fucking say, nah, mate. You're not getting involved. Do we want to start Daniel Olmo as well, or we just... We don't want to make too much change. We'll just go with that. I just don't rate Yamal right now, is my point. So Scotland versus Hungary, this is where we probably lose because switch things up. 2-0 win. Well, Nico Williams again with 2 more goals. What is this man? If I could sign him for United, I would, but it wouldn't make any sense because we've got Garnacho firing and we've got Liverpool who own Nico Williams right now, I believe. I think he's still there. He might have moved. Just gonna double check who my Spain saviour is at, because if he's not at Liverpool, we might be able to just fucking, do something. But no, he is 89 rated, still at Liverpool. He's gone up a rating since the end of the tournament, or since the end of the qualifiers, because he was 88 rated in the qualifiers, so he's gone up in overall. He looks absolutely fantastic. We don't need him, but like Liverpool, I'm jealous that they have him too. He's our Spain saviour right now. I was curious on tiredness, because if there's some tired from the international breaks, we could do an energy thing here. Everyone looks alright though. So let's just go towards Arsenal and hope that we can get 3 points, because they're struggling this season, but so are we. Can make for interesting bedfellows, as they say. I'm assuming some teams might have played. No, we're playing on Saturday, I've just realised, so nobody's played yet. We need to win. Especially while Arsenal are under par. We're not doing much better, obviously, but after the draw against Forest, we need a dub. And an under par Arsenal might be where we get that dub. Big games this weekend. Spurs, Liverpool. I mean, it would be a big game if Spurs weren't down near the relegation zone, but Liverpool near the top, and anything to slow them down would be good if Spurs can do it. City play Brentford, so that's 3 points. Chelsea play Ipswich, that's 3 points. We've kind of fucked ourselves early here this season. I don't know if we'll regain the Premier League. Yeah, Spurs and Liverpool there. Arsenal and Chelsea ends in 1-1 score. I'm presuming that was women's, because we're playing Arsenal, no? But yeah, new stage set for I've got hiccups. A new stage is set for a new clash in the Arsenal Man United rivalry. We know that. Spurs play Liverpool. Some Europe stuff, yeah. And Nico Williams gets player of the match again for Spain against Hungary. Just seems to be the only one performing for Spain, and that's fine as long as someone is. As long as someone's performing for Spain, I don't mind. Right then, Arsenal. They've got a good little team, but they're struggling this year. 4 wins out of the last 5 means that they might be a problem, but hopefully they won't be too much of one. That is a team that they look like they'll be fielding. I don't think there's going to be much change to that, to be honest. Alisson in goal, Mendy and White as the fullbacks, Tomori and Saliba as the centre-backs, Rice, CDM, Vermeeren and Odegaard as the centre-mids, with Odegaard captaining the side. Martinelli off the left, Saka off the right, Gyökeres at striker. They play a tiki-taka, we know that. Saliba, key defensive player, key attacking player, Saka ×2, and Martinelli. And their best players so far this season, probably Gyökeres. In fact, it's not. Gyökeres only scored 1, Bukayo Saka's only scored 1. Their best player so far is Gabriel Martinelli, who has 5 goals out of 7 games thus far. So he's the one to be keeping an eye on in this game. They've also got Lamine Yamal, Virgil van Dijk, David Raya, Santiago Jimenez, Leandro Trossard, Thomas Partey and Jacob Kiwior on the bench. 86 all-round into each department, a 5-star team, but they're in 11th place, so maybe they're either under the weather or they're just baiting me in and then they're going to batter me here. Either way, we'll go to the press conference and see what questions we have to answer. Last match, Manu completed 7 passes. I mean, we don't need to look at pass accuracy in Manu. He was quite good anyway. This might be weird, but I'm going to drop the Ugarte for this one. Yeah, Garnacho's been good. And he saved us a point last game when we could have had none. So he's in my good books right now. Yeah, Garnacho gets all the praise right now. Bailing us out, big style. I've pressed to celebrate Garnacho's form. Can we do it? Thank you. Well, I'll tell you who is starting. He wears number 7. Alejandro Garnacho against Arsenal feels like a done deal. He's got the pace to beat Ben White, I think. Do a little scan report here. 73 pace, yeah, so he should be burning him, really. Probably get covered by Saliba, though, that's the only issue. Right, fuck it. We're going with what we can hope for, and we'll see what we can do. The fact that we're 4th when this start has been a bit mid, I will happily take. Gillet comes off, De Gea comes on. It's a big trust for David. But I feel right now, just for now anyway, I trust him in the bigger games. Especially when we give Gillet the Man City game. And even though he did well, just unlucky at the end, I don't want to risk that again. De Ligt and Martinez, I think, has to be the duo. Mainu and Hillman, I think, is going to be here. Fernandez, Kvaratskhelia, Højlund, Garnacho looks fine to me. Tactics should be fine. Why does it change them? Why does it change them? I haven't done it in the main menu, that's why, I think. I also didn't realise until recently, and I'm not going to do anything with it because I don't know how much difference it makes, but I didn't realise until recently there's a without ball and a with ball tactic. That's something I never knew. But I do like that it switches to that. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Right. That is a team then that faces Manchester, or we are Manchester United, that faces Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. De Gea in goal. Cariola and Dallo as the fullbacks, Martinez and De Ligt as the centre-backs, Mainu and Hjulman the CDMs, Fernandez at cam and captain, Garnacho off the left, Kvaratskhelia off the right, Højlund at striker. Do you know what? If I'm being honest with you, we know how I feel about the goalkeeper spots. I don't know if I want to go with De Gea, but I don't know if I trust Gillet either. I'm going to stick with the Spaniard and hope that he pulls through with my faith here. At the Emirates Stadium then, we travel to Arsenal. It is Arsenal versus Manchester United. I really wish we'd won that game against Forest, you know. Could have had us in a much better position. Man. I don't really know what to expect, if I'm being honest with you. It's more hope at this point. Should have probably been paying attention to what Arsenal were starting, but I wasn't. So this is the way it goes. I need to realise that I need to not be on my phone for the fucking starting lineups, man. It's pretty much probably what they said in the tin, though. A bit of difference in the midfield, which I expect. I didn't think they'd bench Marino. I did think they'd bench Partey. I thought it might have got rid of Partey altogether, to be honest. Right, again, we need to be watching close eye on this man. He's figured out he's Brazilian this season, Martinelli. Oh, it was good initially. Why have I put that in the air? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. That could have sent Cardona through there if I'd just put it on the floor, but I didn't. Side by now. Gyökeres miles off. The idea was there, but the execution wasn't. Commentators think this is going to be another draw. I'd like it not to be for my Premier League ambitions, but if it was any other situation, I probably would take a draw out of this. It's not where I've aimed it, if I'm being honest, but I think it's deflected along the way. They're pressing me to fuck. Which I expect from Arsenal, to be honest. Garnacho, Cariolo, Højlund. One more perhaps, one more again. Back in the middle, Garnacho. Oh, starboy! It's taken a little while for the number 7 to adjust to his new number 7 life, but this episode so far, he's been the man. Great run by Garnacho. Fernandes slips it in the area. Saliba and I don't know who the other centre back is because we're paying attention to starting lineup. They don't pick him up. And Garnacho gets in. It's Eder Militao that's partnered Saliba today. But Garnacho makes the run, gets a little bit of space in and finds a way into the back of the net past Alisson. 1-0. Now, I didn't expect it to be 1-0 so early, but I am happy about it, don't get me wrong. We're in a good mood. Apparently Alejandro Garnacho has turned into the fucking best player in the world, which we knew he was going to be, but this soon? I mean, we're probably over-exaggerating, but he's had a great start to the episode. 2 late goals to save us against Forest and puts in the lead against Arsenal, but Saka could change things. It's a poor shot. Should have really got the ball in Martinez if I'm being truthful, but it's a poor shot from their number 7. We'll be battling number 7s today as far as we're concerned. Rasmus Højlund will win that all day. Nobody's challenging him. Bruno. Garnacho. Going to use Cariolo. Back into Garnacho. Oh, good tackle. I don't want to try too hard to have it just go through Garnacho. If there's another player on, I will try and play it to them. Like, say if Garnacho's running through and Højlund's making the run, I will try and pick that out. But for now, I can't really do that because Højlund's getting marked. Fuck. Now Garnacho is playing quite well. It's David Raya in the net, not Alisson. Shows how much attention I'm paying. Bruno Fernandes towards the lit, perhaps. It is. Oh, it's fucking woeful. You know, at least he won it. Raya. Up to Marino. Gilman wins the battle though. Bruno. Garnacho. Højlund. Kvaratskhelia. Oh! Damn it, that was great attacking as well. I just couldn't pull the trigger with Kvicha. To be honest, I wanted to shoot with Højlund, but Cardona took the ball off of Højlund's feet. That wasn't a pass, I should mention. That was more a steal. Right? For the correct phrase there. Martinelli. Wild effort. Should try to find someone in the middle there. Does not succeed in doing so. Off target. Goal kick United. Nothing too dangerous for De Gea to deal with just yet, thankfully. I'm concerned when there is that he won't rise to the challenge, but we'll stay positive with our goalkeepers. We've got to now 3 more months of Gillet and De Gea. I wish we hadn't sold Onana, and I know that we know that. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows my feelings on that front. But if I feel like we need to, which is probably the case, we probably will. Good run by De Gea there to come and read that. I will probably bring in a new goalkeeper. I don't know who goes. Because I don't want to lose De Gea. But I don't want to sell Gillet after 6 months. I wonder if we loan out Gillet, we get a bit more experience. Ariolo. Garnacho was a target. It's gone to Bruno. Kvicha. Well, Bruno was not the target. It was meant to go to Garnacho there, but I don't hate that it actually went to Bruno. It could have created something that even I wasn't aware of. That was interesting. Good tackle, Cobby. Garnacho again. Minu. Fernandez. You can see what I'm trying to do. It's just well worked or well defended by Arsenal. Can't believe Agarte as well, by the way, has gone from we can't win with him, or we can't win without him, to we can't win with him. Garnacho. Oh, Rasmus Højlund. Just because you're not getting some opportunities, mate, doesn't mean you need to get in the way of other people's. If you stay on side, you'll get some chances, but you've failed to do that for most of the game so far. Not really my fault if you can't keep yourself on side, lad. Not Garnacho's either. Don't ruin his game because you're fucking salty. Right, what I want to do, and I think it's quite obvious, is I want to get to Garnacho so you can play it into Højlund, but every time I try and do that, Højlund is offside. That doesn't really help the process, if I'm being honest with you. Gyökeres into Marino. Onto Martinelli. Good block by De Ligt, but right. Now you see that's the thing there. I've defended it again and I've not been allowed to, have it. De Ligt does well and it feels like it doesn't matter. And I'll complain about this throughout the whole probably game cycle, to be honest, but I've got the ball there with De Ligt and it just bounces perfectly back to them to get an equaliser with. It's phenomenal here because look at this. De Ligt does so well to block the initial ball. I just had a feeling as well that this was going to fucking happen. De Ligt does well to block it initially. It falls straight back to Martinelli. I can't get a foot in with Højlund or Hjulmand even. I don't know where Martinez is going, to be honest. I've kind of left Gyökeres open there, but that's because De Ligt committed for the tackle, and it worked. But it just bounces back to their player. It must be really good when people get that, I've not had that a lot, Oh, bloody hell, Garnacho, pay attention. See what I mean? I have to literally fight people for the ball. Højlund's in there. Okay, we just didn't want to. Right. I don't have words for that, to be honest with you. I've aimed it point blank at Højlund as much as I can, and it just refuses. Oh, I've missed a tackle of Miner, but Hjulmand there to protect. Hopefully to give the ball through. Bruno. Oh, just pass it to Garnacho. He's right there. Cariolo's going to get. I don't think we're going to catch up to Saka here. If I am, it's going to take a little while. Great save, Dave. That's brilliant from David De Gea. But when either of these Arsenal wingers get free, they're going to fucking punish. Are they going to get the extra time to attack like we didn't last game? Wow, not right. I wanted to switch to Martinez. Once I've got, if I've missed with De Ligt, I want to switch to Martinez immediately after. I don't want to have a delay in there, but it's fine. Equal at the break then, Garnacho firing us ahead with Gyökeres getting the equaliser. We need something special though second half because Arsenal, I feel like they're just only going to get better throughout the game now. Now they've got the goal, now they've got the confidence. We need to prevent that from happening. 57-43 in terms of possession. 5 shots each, 1.2 expected goals to 0.9. Slight advantage for the Gunners. The scoreline is equal. Best players of each half. Garnacho, Fernandez cooking for us. And Gyökeres for them. He got the goal. Martinelli with the assist. I have passed that as soon as I've turned, and it's not past it. As soon as I've turned. Interception with Mainu means nothing. Saka try to create space. Back to Ben White. Odegaard, Marino. Try to find anything. Mendy. Out to Martinelli, who was offside. So I mean, like the interceptions and that mean fuck all. Mainu made a really good interception. The game's like, yeah, but there's an Arsenal player there, so he can have it instead. I'll always complain, and if you lot don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they should make a better EA game than that I don't need to complain about. Never happen. Good ball with Kvaratskhelia. Haaland's in there like swimwear. Haaland's in there like swimwear. Oh, it just takes one. When you pick out Rasmus Haaland, when he actually stays on side, which it's a rare occurrence, but when he actually stays on side, he's probably the best striker in the Premier League. I know Haaland's in the Premier League, so maybe not. Maybe second best, but a point is, what the... Oh, epilepsy camera, stroke camera, Jesus Christ. Kvaratskhelia plays it into Haaland, fires it away. I think the thing is, we need to pick out a number 9, and he will deliver for us, but he needs to be on side for us to be able to do that. Because a lot of the time, he is clinical. It's just his runs are not. Can I get the ball that I earned? No. Actually puts a foot in, but I mean, I suppose it was a loose ball rather than one that we earned, but I feel like, well, could have got more of a chance at that one. I really don't know who to use against Braga, you know, for the goalkeeping area. It's not offside, is it? Cool. We just allowed, I don't know if it was Ferland Mendy making a run, we just allowed him to do it. I can't really do much there. I'm trying to get Mainu to block De Gea to do anything, but immediate equaliser from the Gunners. We are struggling at the back. I think come January, we are going to need a goalkeeper that can be good. At the moment, we don't have one of them, in my opinion. You know what? I wish I could do that and get the ball immediately. Dallo does get the ball back, though. Bruno, Mainu. Not quite what we're looking for, but it could work. It's a fucking goal fest. It's an absolute goal fest, but it's this man again, Alejandro Garnacho, that puts it. I don't know what this scoreline is going to end up as. It could be like 7-6 by the end of it, I feel like. We do regain the lead as quickly as Arsenal equalise. One man seems to be in the fucking mainframe at the moment. Four goals already in this episode, Alejandro Garnacho. And we're only, what, an hour into the stream, just over? Mate, he's been cooking. We lead again at the Emirates, but I don't know how long that'll last. It really depends on if I'm allowed to get the ball. Like, if I tackle, do I get the ball, or do I have to fight more? I suppose. Well, we'll see. I need to commit Mainu a bit further forward, because Hjulman should be sitting a bit further back. Tried to launch him with Cadiola, it didn't work. Shibideas, lovely. Good claim, Dave. A bit suspect today, but good claim. Oh my fucking criminy. Ball just bounces to them. Like, I don't care what it does, it just bounces to them. Good one, Mainu. Now there's no Ben White to run against here. There is a Thomas Partey, but that's fine. Ah, tried to go the whole way. Haaland was marked. I could have played up to Fernandes potentially. Probably should have. Yeah, he can get floored the cunt. Arsenal continues. If I've not tried to tackle Martinelli, can't get past De Gea there with that kind of effort anyway. Garnacho is begging for the ball. Will he be able to keep it in play? No. I thought he might. Let's make some changes as well before we play our Champions League game. Delit's on the fucking ropes. In comes Inacio. And yeah, Gartu can come on for Miner, to be honest. Miner's more tired. Partey off for Rabiot. Gonna make our changes as well. Bucko. It's only half one. I thought it was later than that, honestly. Maybe I will do a Spurs game myself, I feel. Bugger in hell. Again, sorry. Has Cariola just lost leave of his ability there? Oh, shit. Well, okay. It's not the ball I saw, personally, but I mean, what do I know? Bruno. Garnacho shows it for the middle, tried to find it. Bruno. Højlund this time. Fires. It's at the corner. I'll give him Maz 15 minutes. I don't know when he's going to get to play this episode, so we'll give him 15 minutes. That's going to be a mistake, innit? Saka's just going to burn him for pace, and they're going to get 3-all, but I don't know when else is going to get game time. Ball could come in here, hopefully for Inacio. Oh, Gonzalo Inacio! What a header! As our centre-back registers his first goal of the season. First goal in the United, well, in the United career. Bruno delivers it perfectly. And Inacio rises highest. Saliba mistimes it. White can't get there. Gilman left on the floor as well. Inacio, brilliant header. And this is, I did say it was a below par Arsenal. I never said we were good, but we're better than Arsenal as it seems here. First goal of the season, Gonzalo Inacio. Højlund. You know what we're going to try and do? It's a shit pass, to be honest. Can we get back to Rasmus? Nah. I wanted to try and thread Garnacho for his hat-trick, but that was such a shit pass from Højlund. I'm hoping we can hold on. I didn't have to be a 2-goal cushion. Even if they score again, I just hope we can hold on for 3 points. But that's right. Good tracking back. See, that's why I like Maz. That's why I've kept him about. Keeps putting out. He puts 110% in whenever I use him, even if he doesn't get as many minutes as he did. Kind of leveled up on the fullback spots. Dallow's grown into a G. Again, Garnacho's been sent to the shots, but he can turn it around. Mate, what are these? Like, Garnacho, he's on for his hat-trick. I'm not trying to force the issue, but if the option presents itself, I will say, sure, we'll give it a go. And it just fucking doesn't work because passes to him are wank, to be honest with you. Mazraoui does well again. Full energy Mazraoui is a dangerous beast. Garnacho, Højlund, gonna wait for the return run. It's gonna get the return run. Alejandro, Garnacho, great save, David Raya, but Garnacho's been a menace all day. And we will win this match. It took a bit of a long way around. Lamine Yamal gets 20 seconds. Yeah, I bet you're glad you signed for Arsenal, mate, ain't you? Yamal gets 20 seconds to try and prove himself. Inacio's going to be a target again, but Raya knew that. As he looks for Saka. 4 minutes of added time. They might get one more to take with them, but I think we do have the day and the dub. Could be proven wrong momentarily. They might get 2 goals instantly, but they're not making them forward moves, to be honest. Instead they're going backwards. Maybe they're just building from the back. I respect it. I don't know what they're doing, actually. Do you know what? I don't know what they're doing. What they're doing is they're running out of time. And we will win 4-2 at the Emirates. It's been spearheaded by a number 7 who has hit top form right as we go into this tricky run of games. But goals as well from Hoyland and a first goal for Inacio means that we seal 3 points at the Emirates. And that's a bit of a recovery after the loss to, or after the draw I should say, the loss of points to Nottingham Forest. Gyökeres and Marino tried to put Arsenal into it, but a Garnacho brace alongside Hoyland and Inacio means that we take the dub here at the Emirates. Defensively, still struggling. Offensively, was very good in that game, but still not convinced fully. Match facts then, we really kind of ran away with it in the second half. Not with the opportunities, but just with the goals. We took our opportunities that we made. Wasn't much difference otherwise. 62 to 38 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 7. I don't think they had a shot after half time, did they? Or maybe they did because they scored, but they didn't have many after half time. 2.9 split to goals to 1.5. We really blew them away second half, which is what we needed. We needed to step up and not let them in. And even though they scored to equalise, we didn't let that get us down, and we just ploughed on through. A man of the match. Couldn't go to any other guy at the moment. He is on top form. Alejandro Garnacho. I may be forcing it a bit sometimes with him, but not really. If the opportunity's on, I'll take it with him because he's that damn good, but I will try and find a pass as well. A brace and a 9.6, however, for the Argentinian. 2 assists and an 8.9 for Bruno Fernandes. A goal and an 8.6 for Rasmus Højlund. Other contributions then. Assist from 7.4 rated Ferdinand Cariolo. Got subbed off. Kvaratskhelia drops an assist with a 7.3. Kind of a mid-game from him, but he did get the assist, so he shaves his game a little bit. And then Inacio off the bench to claim a goal and a 6.5 for the Portuguese. And De Gea, respectable rating, I suppose. It could have been worse. 5 shots, 3 saves, 2 conceded. I think I'm going to go with Gillet for the Champions League, but I mean, they're still making, the thing is, they're still making saves. It's just, are they making them consistently enough? Not really. Gyökeres gets their man of the match, 8.5, a goal and an assist for this big Swedish striker. A goal and 8.4 from Marino, who did put in a shift. Militao was a better of the 2 centre-backs, yes. And Martinelli getting the other contribution with a 7.2. Saka didn't really do anything, and Yamal didn't really get a chance, bless him. Raya drops a 5.3, 6 shots, 2 saves, 4 conceded. Would Alisson have done better? We'll never know. What I do know is that we're going to the post-match interview. Garnacho was able to get 6 shots off today. How do you feel about that performance? Yeah, absolute baller. Yeah, I've got complacent. Choit. Gilman, yeah, decent. I don't really know what to blame in that game. I mean, we won, so there's not really too much to blame, but like, yeah, Dalot struggled with Martinelli as I thought he would, because Martinelli's been the cook. He's been the chef for Arsenal this season. Saka's been left on the sidelines, and I'm wondering if you're Arteta, not that I can do anything about it, if you're Arteta, why not give Lamine Yamal a chance? I know he's not cooked for Spain, but he hasn't really had a chance to cook for his club either, so if you give him a chance, maybe he'll cook for both. It would help me out if he got opportunities. 2 new youth player roles available. I don't know how long he's going to be staying, but Shrefsa gets one, and then so does Duran, holding ++ now. He looks like he could be alright. I don't remember his potential, truth be told. And then we've also got Shrefsa here, apply role, poacher ++. I mean, he'll grow into a decent player, but I don't think I have the time to wait for that, to be honest. He's only 14. Potential isn't out of this world. Without being rude, I mean, I would like to keep him in the save because of his name. His name is pretty cool, Gyananda Shrefsa. But it's, I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but he's just not good enough. It'll take a while for him to be good enough. And even then, you won't realise it here, so it'll take a while to fucking sell him. Speaking of selling people, did the ones that we put on the free agency find any clubs? No. Kieran Cullen, Al Jafri, none of them have found clubs yet. I really hoped Kieran Cullen might. have to offer a wage. But yeah, I'm not going to actually sign him back. I'm just curious why they're not been picked up yet. Tis what it is. Right, review training plans then before this next game in the Champions League. Of course, if you have the old non-green, basically if you have a green lightning bolt, you're fine. You'll get performance. If you don't have a green lightning bolt or energy, we know how this works. We know the drill around here. As many people fit as we can for this Champions League encounter. I love Bruno just doesn't ask questions. He's like, yeah, I'll be fit. I'll be there, boss. Don't worry. I think I'm going to give Baldanzi a run out, though, because it's been a while since we had him play. Everyone else should be fine. I'm not missing anything up here, have I? Well, if I have, then I should have noticed it earlier. Training plan's done. Let's sim up to our next Champions League game. Then we are top of the board, which is mad to think about. But we lead the league phase. Take a look at the news then before we go in. Spurs beat Liverpool. Well then, I mean, Spurs lost to Leeds. So Leeds' first win of the season. They go and beat Liverpool 1-0. That helps me, to be fair. I wonder where that puts in the table. City beat Brentford, of course they did. Brighton beat Palace. I'm hoping Chelsea lost, but I'm doubting it. After a great performance in the match against Arsenal, Garnacho is named player of the match. Yeah, he is on chef things right now. Garnacho scores to put his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in their 4-2 win against Arsenal. Yeah, Spurs and Liverpool. And I don't know what happened with the Chelsea game because they weren't playing Arsenal. Let's get a little Prem update. Hoping they dropped points. They did not drop points, but we have jumped into third. Liverpool have dropped to 7th. Fulham get back into the Champions League spots. That's how much things can change with one game. Chelsea won 3-0. City won 3-1. We know that. It is going to be a long, hard process to try and get back in to top spot. But I reckon we can do it. Just needs a bit more patience, I think. A bit more try to fix things, especially at the back. But I don't mind that. We're doing alright. I'd say anyway. Spurs have lifted themselves out of relegation zone for a little bit. So Brighton. Bottom 3 now are Ipswich, Wolves and Leeds still. And yeah, team of the week, you saw it there. Dalot at right back. Højlund at striker. Højlund and Haaland in the team of the week is pretty cool. Having them both together. I think that's all the news that we need to worry about. So, back to business in the Champions League. I just want to look at it one more time because it might get ruined after this. We sit top of the league phase. I know we played Midtjylland and they're kind of a walkover. But yeah, it's mad that we sit top. And we could stay top with a win over Braga. So let's just see what they're bringing to the table. First and foremost, Thiago Sá in goal, Adrian Marin and Nuno Matos as the fullbacks, Arian B and Bamboo as the centre backs, Vidovic as the left mid, Gabri I don't know what it stands for, as the right mid, Vitor C. Again, I don't know all these players. He's the captain, Zalazar alongside him in midfield, J Marquez and El Azani up top. They've got Andre Horta, Nianzu, Roberto. Is that Sergi Roberto? Garbi, P. Oliveira, Lucas H. and why Ribeiro? Why? Like, just I do not know. Like, well, here's all your players anyway. This is all who they are. They've got Sebastian Aller, who's not been involved there, but they do have him. They'll probably start him, to be honest. Who am I? What was I trying to? Oh yeah, Sergio Roberto. It's not Sergio Roberto at all because it didn't look like him. It's just Roberto. I'm not being funny. We should win this quite convincingly, I would say. But maybe I'm getting overconfident. They lost the first match, drew the second one. They go for the wing play tactics, so they'll be trying to get it out to Vidovic and Gabri. Key defensive players, Vitor and Arian B. Key attacking players, Zalazar. I believe he's a midfielder, yeah. Okay. I thought Vitor C is more key defensive player when he plays ahead of Zalazar, but that's fine. H Mags wants the game. Honestly, I was thinking it. I was thinking it. Let's go talk to the media first and kind of just get a feel for this. I really was thinking of using Maguire. Dalot seems to. I'm not concerned with those numbers, to be honest with you. He's good. If he wasn't, I wouldn't use him. Ugarte completed 0 passes and accuracy of 0%. That's because he played 10 minutes. I mean, I don't think he could really do much because I don't think he even had the ball while he was on the pitch. We kind of played around him. It's very too simple to have a tuck game on his hands. It would be if he was playing, but I don't think he will be. I think if we're going to go for the slow Maguire option, we're going to have to go for a fast Inacio next to him. Could this be one to try to 5-back in again? I'm going to say no. But I was thinking about it low-key on the sneezer. Alright. Team for the Braga game then. Gillet gets another nod. Dallo, I want to give Maz a chance. I know he just had 15 minutes, but I want to give him a start. We'll put Shaw on the bench. I don't think he'll start. And the reason Maguire, it doesn't matter where he goes now. Just bear with me. Let me cook. Do I trust a back two of Torre and Maguire? I'm going to say yes, but this could go horrendously wrong. I'm going to keep Inacio about just in case. Delit's slightly tired, so we'll just keep him uninvolved entirely. Also, De Gea, slightly tired. Yeah, we're going to go the Baldanzi Xerxes route because Fernandez slightly tired. He doesn't ever get a rest, so we're going to give him one. And yeah, Ahmad as well. Fuck it, he's not again for a bit. That's the team, I think, that will host Braga then. Bit of rotation, but still should be strong enough to overcome the Portuguese side. Gillet in goal, Cariola and Mazraoui as the fullbacks. An interesting centre-back pairing of Torre and Maguire. With Maguire getting the armband, excuse me. Mino and Ugarte the CDMs, Baldanzi at cam, Garnacho off the left, Ahmad off the right, and Xerxes at striker because he got 4 goals in his last Champions League appearance. Let's get into it. Old Trafford is Manchester United versus SC Braga. I don't understand why I'm tired either. I don't understand why I'm yawning all the time. I had probably one of the best night sleeps last night. I had in a while. I slept for ages. So I am concerned and confused as to why I'm still tired. Potentially go for a nap after this stream before I go to work. And I get a day off tomorrow, so I am going to spend... I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Probably clean my room. Stream at some point as well. We'll get another episode going. Here we go then. Where we might be struggling slightly in the league to regain our Premier League title. We seem to be doing alright in the Champions League. So, can we continue that? I reckon we beat these, to be honest. We've still got some difficult challenges along the way. We've still got Dortmund to come. I think we've still got our big team as well. I can't remember off the top of my head who. Porto, I know we've got as well. Fenerbahce, that'll be the kicker there. Don't remember who else we got. What I do know is we've got to focus on the task at hand because Braga might look for an upset. Here at Old Trafford, they've seen other teams make upsets here. Looking to do the same, but then again, Ugarte wins it back instantly on Xerxes. Could find Ahmad, but doesn't release the ball in time. And when I say he doesn't, I mean I didn't. To be fair, I can't even complain about the tackle there because I didn't release the ball in time. Recover Minu. Garnacho, undroppable today so far. Baldanzi could get dropped to the right hand if he doesn't watch out. That's aimed at Garnacho, but the game always likes to look for the harder pass. I've realised. I don't exactly know why, but it does. So I guess don't question it. Right, cunt. Oh no. Oh, that's a great ball roll. I think he's offside anyway, but it's a good save, Gillet. Or was it offside? It might not have been. It wasn't offside. I'd assumed it was. It looked like it was. Multiple questions here. Multiple. Number one, why doesn't it let Miko Maguire to try and stop this man? Number two, why is neither Gillet or Mazraoui stop that? He's not me with my goalkeepers. I can't trust either of them. Tanguy and Zanzu. Nyanzu even. Not in Zanzu. He puts it 1-0 Braga and just... I might be wrong as well. I just need to check for my own mental health. Did that go through Maz's arm on the line? I don't think it did, but I just need to look. It's a decent ball in, but if it just let... Oh, hello. I didn't mean to go that fast. If it just lets me go Maguire, then, like, we don't have an issue. He didn't let me switch. And I think it's gone through Maz's arm. Gillet should do better. I think it has partly gone for Maz's arm. I try to get the angle where it would make the most sense to look from. Oh, did it just go past it? It just... No. So the ball has gone in it. I suppose maybe because you're not allowed handballs. I don't know. There's a lot of questions. My main one is why am I not allowed to control the tall centre-back that I have near the man? But Braga take an unlikely lead. Fair play to them. Caught sleeping at the back of the corner. And by me getting caught sleeping, what I really mean is the marking getting caught sleeping, because I wanted to fucking use Maguire, but it didn't let me. Ahmad now try to trick his way in. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort from Ahmad, but doesn't find the equaliser just yet. There's still a lot of time in this game. I'm not too concerned yet. I'm more concerned that this game still doesn't let me use the player that I want in situations. But I think that's going to be a mainstay. EA too busy kind of, putting cash grabs into Ultimate Team to actually fix the gameplay. No. Then again, I'm using two relatively relatively unused centre-backs. I don't know how we haven't gone 2-0 down, to be honest with you. Is that Haller? He should be making it 2-0. I think the Terry Maguire idea was probably one we're not going to revisit. Hasn't filled me with too much confidence yet. Probably should have been a Nasio to go alongside him today. Still have him on the bench. If I feel like change is warranted, which I feel it is now, but it's only 15 minutes and I don't really feel like dragging somebody off 15 minutes in. Can you imagine the morale? I don't really know what to do about Baldanzi either, because it's his potential. I just don't trust him as much as I did last season. Xerxes, Garnacho, he's someone I do trust right now. And that's why Again, I'm not trying to force the issue to get him goals. He's just been that damn good. Just turns inside, makes a bit of space, and finds the bottom corner. He's the man to watch right now. He's the player to beat. And unless there's something mad that happens in this episode, he's the one that's going to get thumbnail and title. 5 goals already for Garnacho in this episode alone. He might be catapulting himself to the top of the scoring charts here at Manchester United. Thought Haaland was dangerous. Might have found a new fucking danger man. 1-1 now at Old Trafford. Not that it should have been a goal down in the first place. I can't believe it. I might go another goal down. Great save, Gillet. Why is he falling over when he made that save, though? Yeah, I'm not this. At least I know never to use this centre-back pairing again. You know, we learned that. We learned that. Xerxes onside. Gets caught by Nianzou. I thought unfairly, but the ref didn't. It's a ref's call, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why we ended up signing Touré. I don't rate him. I do, well, do you know what? That's a lie. I do know why we signed Touré, but I still don't rate him. Yeah, poor pass. The idea was there to get to Ahmad. It just hasn't done it. Yeah, we got Touré because he was 6'9". We didn't necessarily need him. We didn't necessarily want him. It's kind of flex to have a taller centre back in the game in your team. Oh, okay. Problem is, the centre-backs that we are fielding do not know much of what they're doing. And it's kind of given Braga just full licence to do what the fuck they want a little bit. Fuck off. I'm trying to find a pass in. Thank you. Baldanzi. Oh, he's tried it. Corner. Good leave by Ahmad. Versus we've got a 6'9". The thing is, we've got the 6'9" centre back, but he won't be the one in the middle. It'll be some fucking short arse like Mazraoui. I know he's not a short arse, he's 6 foot, but like compared to a 6'9" centre back. Garnacho to deliver. I think it's Maguire that's actually in there. It's locked on. Sorry. Why would it not just let me be Maguire there? Again, it's the second time I've not been allowed to be Maguire when I want to be. I think he actually has put me as a 6'9" Isaac Touré, but he was out of position. Well, not out of position, but not where I needed him to be. Braga try to build again. Sorry, if we lost, like I fucking don't know, to be honest. I don't know what to complain about. Was Allaire not offside there? Probably not. I mean, if he was, it would have fucking been given, wouldn't it? I thought this might be one of the worst lineups I've put out, quite frankly. I don't know why I'm even checking. I know he's not offside. I don't know why I even checked. I just fucking don't know why nobody's marking anybody. I don't know why Gilles comes out at the speed of a snail. So many issues with this fucking team right now. I love that my right back's running off right when I need him to be there to try and get the ball, by the way. That's, yep, nice one, man. Cheers. Does receive it from Diallo, or from Diallo. Xerxes, can't win it. Baldanzi. So I feel like a fucking 4-goal thriller from Xerxes was a bit of an anomaly, to be honest with you. Can't find anyone to get through that defence. Even Garnacho fails to manage. I know it's a rotated team, but I still have question marks just around that whole goalkeeper position. Like, what the fuck were we thinking, selling Onana? Like, there was kind of a thought in the back of my mind whether to sell him or not, and I was gonna not bother this season. That's a penalty. Am I at a different fucking... I'm on a different planet. How has Ahmad not been fouled for a penalty unless he's got the fucking slightest touch? Which I'll go in this replay and he'll get the slightest touch, which means it's not a penalty. But I just feel like that's a stonewall, isn't it? I'm not tripping here. Well, I am tripping here. Ahmad has tripped. He hasn't got anything to the ball, has he? How is that not a penalty? Nah, how is that not a penalty though? I don't believe it. I think worst off, Ahmad is injured as well, which is fantastic. That really just, puts our season. Ah, fucking hell. I hope it's not a long termer for Ahmad. He is back up. I don't want to play this game anymore today. I might cut it short. What the fuck? I don't get a penalty, and then they just get to run through again. I don't get why I haven't got a penalty. I do not get why Ahmad has not been given a penalty there. I'm not even arsed about this game now. Gillet can fuck off. I've given up with him. I'm trying to fucking give him chances, but he's conceded 3 against Braga. I want to know why Amad Diallo has not got a penalty for quite a clear in-the-box foul. That's what I'm more concerned about. We're going to get a chance to attack here, but I don't really think we're going to get a goal. Maybe we are. Xerxes? No, of course not. Their goalkeeper can save. Well, we're 3-1 down at half-time. If I've learned something, it is don't use Toure and Maguire together ever again. But on the same side of it, how have we not got a penalty? There's many a time I'll complain in this game and be like, why is it not a penalty when they've got a touch of the ball? And I'll accept that. But this is one of the times where they haven't even got a touch of the ball. I just want to review it again if I can. I'm just really... I might just be biased or something, I don't know, but I'm just really confused how this isn't a penalty. If we just go back to it here, I think it's down here, isn't it? We play it to Ahmad. Is it here? No. Is it? Where is it? It was before the goal. I know that. It might have been even further back. Well, no, because there's our second goal. I just need to see it again and understand why it hasn't been given as a penalty. It's a bit where Ahmad's running through, so need to find a way where Ahmad's running through. I can't win the ball for shit. Jesus Christ, look at this. When I do it, there we go. Yeah, here. How is this not a penalty? Let's get the angle on it. It's one of the biggest stonewall penalties I've seen in my life. And then they got the other end and score. My player's got a knock now. Oh, my player's got an injury. How is that not penalty? I am flabbergasted with how this game's gone, to be honest. They've dominated it and they deserve to lead, in all fairness. But I should have a penalty. So I'm not giving them fucking any credit. Fuck them. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 5. 2.4 expected goals to 1.1. It's all Braga. But at the same time, it's bollocks. So... is what it is, isn't it? Our best player's Garnacho because nobody else can kick a ball apparently. They've got Orta, or sorry, Zalazar even. I was reading the wrong name there. 2 assists, he's on 8.8. I can't fucking dwell on it. But I know if that goes the other way, they get the penalty. That's why I'm annoyed. I don't know. I told you we probably weren't going to stay top, but I didn't think we were going to lose the game. I didn't think we were going to lose this game. We still might not, but... try to fucking play it in. Yeah, I think if there's ever a lesson I've learned here, it's don't start and Toure and Maguire together. And in fact, before we get any further into the half, we're just going to make that change now. Maguire said, can I have the game? I said yes. I made that stupid decision. We're going to bring him off now. I probably should bring Torre off, but Maguire's more tired. I don't know what Miner's doing. He's not getting subbed off. Vidovic coming off for Martinez. If I'm being transparent, I've given up on this one. They're just untackleable. It feels like one of those Fenerbahce games where you just can't get the ball off them no matter how hard you try. Kvardo, you might be coming on soon if Ahmad can't notice injury on the head here. If it's anything serious, like a broken toe, then I know what I'm going to do. I already know the plan. Ahmad doesn't seem to be able to run it off. Baldanzi can't, like, do anything this game, apparently. I try and tackle them, they're untackleable. Nice one to a first actual good contribution to the game, and then I can't fucking... fuck off, cunt. Tackle Maz. This episode's been a fucking weird one, isn't it? Well, we do edit on to Garnacho the second time of asking, but I was trying to do it the first time of asking. Yeah, he can come off. Baldanzi's been fucking shit, and you know what? I'm not going to risk any more injury to him. Bring him off as well. I'm not known, like, between a season, so many players fall off. Ugarte has fallen off to fuck. Baldanzi, I don't know if he was ever... Well, I can't say he wasn't ever on, because he was good, but he wasn't... I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we changed too much. I feel like I do respect your guys' opinion, but I feel like we changed too much. Keeper was something we didn't need to do this year. We could have saved that. Right winger was my call, which I don't know if I should have done either, because Sancho was actually performing. I've just got a lot of doubt in my head at this point with some of these choices. Being really... Great ball through. Great finish, Xerxes. There's still time. We've got half an hour left. I don't mind, like, you know, Garnacho playing good because he's playing out of his skin right now, but the problem is he's the only one who is. We are getting goals from other players, but the only consistency in this game has been Garnacho. Xerxes has been unstoppable in the Champions League. It just took him a while to get going today. Don't. Alright. It's a good save, Gillet. I mean, Gillet's... I'm not convinced. I don't understand why the LBYs aren't working anymore ever. Obviously, it was in for Garnacho. It's just decided not to do it. Good pressure by Cadiolo. Maybe there is chance here. Xerxes. Scalia. Back inside to Xerxes. I'm not trying to force it back to Garnacho. I'm just trying to force it into space. Maybe I should just hit the ball and fucking hope. Guardiola, good job again. Garnacho. That was for Xerxes, but it just doesn't fucking want to, does it? We'll go for the harder option that's getting marked rather than the easy option that's not, you know. I just feel like that's more fun. What do you mean it's not more fun? It is, definitely, I promise. Bugger off. This kid thinks he's good because tackling doesn't fucking work in this game, and then the passing doesn't fucking work either. Alaire's going to get number 4 for Braga. You know what? I would have been surprised. It's a great save from Gillet to come out and read that. Why is it when they tackle it never goes out of play? When I tackle, about 60% of the time it does. Nice one, Inacio. Let's try and find Diallo again. Or quite skilly now. Good knock on. Good knock on again. I tried to pass it through the gap, and it didn't release. Oh, God forbid I fucking tackle the cunt. Aller, I love you because of obviously what you've been through and everything. It's a struggle for you. I understand that you come back and you've been a baller, but please get tackled when I tackle you. Foul apparently somewhere along the line. Goodness knows what for. I probably breathed on the player. Over than that. Great save again by Gillet. Just try to keep us. I mean, he put us in this situation, but I was trying to keep us level and then with a chance. Well, we're not level yet, but you get what I mean. But a chance to get it level. The only constant. Try to put it through to Xerxes. He's probably offside. He's not. Holding up nicely. Kaliolu. Garnacho just like it was a good call, but then you run around the other side of the defender, and I had to sneeze. How many United players does it take to tackle somebody? That's the fucking joke we've got to do. Garnacho, Bruno, Creature. Oh, I just should hit it from there, especially with Bruno. Sometimes I don't need to make that pass. Sometimes I just need to fucking hit it. Sometimes R&B gets in the way. I don't give a fuck, mate. I'll take what I can get. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, Braga, but you can suck my toes, genuinely. Enjoy every bit of juice off them. That's disgusting, I'm sorry. I apologise for that. The block falls straight to Bruno. Finally, the luck goes our way for a change. It's very rare, but it's happened. Dare I say it, is there a winner in sight for either team? Probably them, but can we? Perhaps. Well, probably not, because my tackles go out of play for a throw-in. I remember the last time I saw one of theirs do that. Oh, okay. Isak Torres just decided not to mark Kyle again for the 19th time today. And we've got 2 minutes of added time. Yeah, lovely. I only need 2 minutes of added time, apparently. Fucking... Oh, we know what? We've got to go for it. With Xerxes. He's not the fastest, but... Fucking shoot, Bruno! Oh my god, that was a whole 90 minutes of fucking forgetfulness, to be honest. I'm glad we clawed it back to a point, but... Shitting hell. Why? I don't... Right. I think I can explain why we lost that. The centre-back duo of Toure and Maguire is something that I investigated and will never investigate again. But Gillet, man. I don't know if it's too early to call him a flop, but he's struggling. Doesn't help, to be fair, when I do defend them and it falls back to them, but that's a different matter entirely. I can't complain about that because we got lucky for a rebound equaliser. I just don't know what needs to change. Well, actually, no, it's a lie. I do know what needs to change. I just don't know how to go about it. 15 out of 41 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 9, 3.5 expected goals to 2.3. We've honestly robbed Braga of 3 points there. I don't give a fuck, though. Sometimes that's how football goes. Man of the match for us goes to Xerxes. He gets a goal and an assist. Garnacho once again up there with 2 contributions, a goal and an assist for the Argentine. And the equaliser, thankfully, we got one. It came from Bruno Fernandes, who had to be subbed on for below par Tommaso Baldanzi. He gets a goal in 7.3. I'm curious how bad the Ahmad injury is, though. Man of the match overall goes to Tanguy and oh my god, Nianzou. Just read his name, mate. It's not like anything. There's no apostrophe there. It's Nianzou. He gets a goal in 8.9 from centre back. Zalazar with abrasive assist in 8.5, and 2 goals from Amin El-Azani with an 8.4 rating to show. Aller with the other assist, 7.7. Neither goalkeeper really doing too much too well. 5 shots on his goal for Levetz, 2 saves, 3 conceded. As for Gillet, slightly better, but not convincing, as he registers. Well, it's actually 8 saves out of 11. You know what? For the back line he had, you know what? Maybe we were a bit harsh, but again, we have conceded 3. And we do fall off the summit of the Champions League group phase now, but you know what? It's fine. It's not fine at all, but when you look at the fucking centre-back pairing he had, with a good centre-back pairing, we're probably alright. I just don't know who the fuck we're going to use against Chelsea. Xerxes tried his best. We'll encourage him. Not going to celebrate his performance because we drew 3-3, but tried his best. How many times are we going to get saved today, boys? How many times are we going to have to try and bail ourselves out? You might have only had 2 shots today, but one of them ended up in the back of the net, so not too bad. Torre did well, apparently. Fair enough. I don't think he did, so I'm going to downplay it, but like... yeah, if there's ever a Maguire appearance again, which there probably will be, we're going to have to put a centre-back that's, you know, quality. I think if we go for an Inacio Maguire pair in there, it might go a little bit better, but at the end of the day, we tried it. Didn't work. Maguire said he could have contributed more. Thanks for playing him. Neo Bosch. And Isak was happy to get the chance. It's up to you now, though, mate. And Corby is happy with the game time. And we're not allowed to answer Baldanzi. To be honest, I think I'd probably swear at him. Ahmad, what's the sitch? A broken toe. Now, this might be a blessing in disguise, because Ahmad has a broken toe. Right. So, what that means is that we are a right winger short. Do we pull the trigger and bring Roman Bowman back to Manchester United? Again, it'll probably be mostly Kvaradona that gets the game time. But what we could do is we bring him back, and once Ahmad's ready to go again, we send Bowman out for the rest of the year. That is my thought. I'm just thinking, what do we do? I think there's only one answer, and I think it's to recall Roman Bowman. Here he is, still potential to be special, still a baller. Finishing is maxed out at 85. He's still got so much more to grow, though. We put him on the inside forward, and we're also... and this is a huge one. We're going to give him a start against Chelsea. Roman Bowman. $27 for Toure. You know, Toure can have 17. Roman Bowman's back. And this might be the stupidest decision we'll ever do. Not to bring him back. That's the smartest decision we'll ever do. It's to start him. It's to start him against Chelsea. But we need a bit of magic. And I feel like he could be the one to bring it. I, I, I don't want to say I was wishing upon somebody's injury because that sounds fucking horrible, and I wasn't completely. Um, but I was kind of hoping it was a broken toe because it keeps Ahmad out till January, but also it gives us a chance early to see how much this man has improved on his loan spell. So low key, it's a good thing, but obviously on a high key thing, it's a bad thing. But it is just the way it has to be sometimes. Well, this might be a passion decision from me to start Roman Bowman, but I'm doing it. Cry about it. We play Chelsea up next, and take a look at the news stories before we go in. There's some international stuff, none that really, kind of affects us because we already done our thingies, our international friendlies. Well, not international friendlies, but our Euro qualifiers. United Chelsea rivalry. If we win, we could go ahead of Chelsea. I don't remember the goal difference, to be honest. Some European results there. A shy debut on football's biggest stage for Torres. Rodriguez hands him his first Champions League minutes. He was alright. He wasn't, incredible. Probably won't be doing it again. But he was alright. After a great performance in the match against Man United, the answer is named player of the match. And SC Braga denied victory by Fernandez's dramatic equaliser. Got hiccups. He led Manchester United to a 3-all draw. Well, we should have probably won that in terms of being the favourites. But on the night, it should have been Braga, so, we'll take that. What did Chelsea have? We know what they have, but what are they going to be using? Again, I don't think this will be all their starters, but we'll, try take it as if it is. Ramiro in goal, DeMarco and Chalobah as the fullback, Chalobah right wing and right back and captain, I should say. Toshin and Tapsoba centre backs, Kessie and Casado CDMs, Mudryk off the left, Palmer off the right, and Kunku at cam and Jackson at striker. Enzo, Neto, Badia Shield, Sanchez, Dewsbury Hall, Fafana, and Renato Vega on the bench. 2 wins and 3 draws out of Chelsea's last 5. Tactical preset, of course, the tiki taka. Key defensive players Kessier, Casado, and Toshin. And key attacking players Palmer and Jackson. Their best player is Jackson. Actually, no, it's not. It's Paul Palmer, who's actually kicked off this year. 6 out of 7. Jackson with 5 out of 8, though, so he's nothing to sneeze at. Mudryk's been involved in a little bit as well. Anybody else? Casemiro still hasn't played. Romeo Lavia getting a couple of contributions here and there. And I should mention as well, we beat Casemiro to the title last year in the end. So he'll be regretting moving there. But at the same time, we didn't really give him much choice. We kind of forced him out the door. But we know what they've got. We know how they'll go. If you're asking for a game, yeah, no, I'm sorry, mate. I've got to look at the bigger picture about see what you can do. Yeah, you might be in a future game, but you're not in today's. Because, honestly, you stank up the gaff against Braga. Bruno completed 1 pass on accuracy 50%. I think he's alright because of the fact that he got us the equaliser, so I'm actually okay with his 1 pass that is 50% accuracy. I think I can manage. Madueke's been lining up. Can Cadiolo stop him? I think so. I don't see why he wouldn't. Am I worried they're styling out too much for Ugarte? If you'd asked me this last season, I'd said that it would have been a problem, but recently, I don't know. Ugarte just doesn't feel the same, but we will start him. Still quite high rated, still good stats. I just need him to be him. And not to be someone else, because he's forgotten who Ugarte is, apparently. He's a fucking no-nonsense CDM who can transition into centre-back and play really well, but apparently he doesn't know that. We need to fucking remind him of it. Ahmad off the bench. On the bench comes Roman Bowman. And in fact, one step further, as Roman Bowman gets his first Premier League appearance. 82 pace, 73 shooting, 72 passing, 77 dribbling. The other two don't matter. He is coming along well. He's not there yet. How has he got a slide tackle play style? Long throw as well and intercept. I guess because he started as a right back, but he is a right winger, isn't he? So we'll work on his roles there. Obviously, we haven't been able to give him a plus for the right winger spot because he's been on loan all the time. But what we do know is this is how we're going to line up, I think. Mine up to an 85 as well, by the way. He is progressing fantastically. But yeah, I think we're just going to go as full as we can here. This is a team that will take on Chelsea at Old Trafford. We need a win. Roman Bowman will make his return. Had to cut the loan short and bring him back because of Ahmad's broken toe. Will he be the difference, perhaps, on that right-hand side? Kvaratskhelia has been good, but it gives us a chance to see how he does against the big boys in the Premier League. De Gea in goal, Cadiolo and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and De Ligt as the centre-backs, Mainoo and Ugarte as the CDMs, Fernandes, captain, and Cam. Garnacho off the left, Bowman off the right, and Højlund at striker. At Old Trafford then, it's Manchester United versus Chelsea. What's up, Izzy? Welcome to the stream. Whether it'll be a mainstay now for Roman Bowman or whether it'll be just a little trip back to Old Trafford before he goes travelling again, I don't know. And I don't want to wish injury upon anyone, of course I don't, but Ahmad's broken toe means game time for Roman Bowman, means a chance for Roman Bowman to see how much he's progressed. What have we gone with? Well, I mean, it's pretty much what it said on the tin, to be honest. I am concerned, but also intrigued. Here we go then. Manchester United versus Chelsea. We are here to hopefully slow them down, speed us up a bit. But it's first Premier League start for Roman Bowman. Can he do anything? If not, obviously Kavicha is on the bench. I just wanted to see what he can provide, if anything. Jackson closed down by De Ligt initially. Of course, we look to keep the ball. Why would we? And Kunku, it's closed down as well by De Ligt, but it's offside. De Ligt. Now Ugarte. I don't want to force an issue with Bowman, but if the option's there, I'm going to take it. I don't know what's happened with Dalot there. Seems like he left the ball behind a little bit. Bruno. Try to get back to Dalot. It's closed down well, pressed well as well. Oh my god. What in the... Sorry, what in the fuck? Who put... I knew he was fast, but... Mudrick, man. They put performance-enhancing drugs in him. Hoyland. Oh, Bowman's off. Bowman's off. In. Imagine. Comes back. Bags at Old Trafford. Scenes it would have been. Wouldn't it have been mad if he come back and scored there? I know obviously it's going to be offside, but this might not be. This won't be. Hoyland. Oh, had to get round. I think it was tossing there. Couldn't manage it. Problem is this man is rapide. I don't know what his pace is now, but mad. I mean, Garnacho was the main highlight of today's episode, but the fact that Roman Bowman is back might get the fucking episode title, which is mad. Oh, tried to find Rasmus. It's cut out. I think he was 27 before he went, wasn't he? His number? I'm 29. Dallo, Agarte, now Bowman. I've aimed at... No, I'm not being funny, but if you're going to try and mark him down on purpose in your video game, I'm going to have to fucking throw hands. That was obviously at Bruno. Let's try our other side. Okay, let's not try our other side. It hasn't quite managed to get to Garnacho. Has got to Bowman, though. Oh, mate, that wasn't even intentional to get to Bowman that time, but... He tried to take a shot on there, Roman Bowman all day, because he is the man. I honestly may just keep Bowman about rather than loaning him out again. I don't know. It's kind of a 3-month trial. It's like, you know how you get those, like, you know, sometimes you get Spotify Premium, you get like a 3-month trial. It's kind of like that, but with Bowman. He plays well enough. I mean, he's struggling today, but it's Chelsea. And I'm not going to give him, like, any, you know, freebies. If he plays like shit, he goes back out on loan, but... It gives him a chance. It gives us a chance to see how much he's developed. It'd be good if we could just make a pass, though, I think, to start with. Mudrick escapes once again. We aren't closing down for some reason. We could be arsed. It's away, thank God. Palmer doesn't get an opportunity. And Kunku does, though. I'll target. Right, launch it to here. Again, I'm not trying to force it at Bowman, I'm just trying to get him involved. But I think if we're going to get a goal, we need to not have the game fuck us over with poor touches first and foremost. But also, we need to involve Garnacho, because he's been the man today. He said if the opportunity rises. Do you know what? I don't want to release the ball when I press the pass button anyway. Too mainstream that. Yeah, the game is really fucking over Bowman here. I know he's struggling because it's Chelsea as well, but every time I try to get involved in the play, he just gets pressed to fuck. Maybe he isn't ready for the big teams yet. Maybe that's what this game. What it's trying to tell me is, yeah, Bowman's not quite there yet. I know he's not quite there yet because he could be sensational, but he needs to try at some point against the big teams. Better today than never. Good tackle, Dallo. I probably will bring on Kvaradona for the second half, but... Corner goes Chelsea's way, and knowing my luck, I won't be able to defend with the person I want, so this is probably 1-0 Chelsea. If I had to guess, this is probably 1-0 Chelsea. They're going to go short, though, it looks like, which is possible that I might defend this then. Gone central, I wouldn't have had the same fucking luck, I don't think. Good save to higher at the near post. Just tell me to bring Garnacho off. Are you off your fucking mind? He hasn't done much today, but because we haven't got the ball in. This is either going to be a 1-goal difference or one team's going to run away with it at some point. Dyer catches all day. Oh, touch a stiff Bowman a bit there. It's alright though, we found Garnacho. Again, he's been the man today. Oh, can't just find Højlund though. Tapsoba as well. Tapsoba's been a really good signing for Chelsea, I must admit. Most of the times when we play Chelsea now, he seems to be the fucking problem. But Bowman could be the solution. Great save, Ramiro. I thought that was going to be the moment Roman Bowman reintroduces himself here at Old Trafford, man. Great goalkeeping from Ramiro. Bowman gets a little bit of space. Just unlucky there though, man. Bruno to deliver. Looking for Delit probably. It will be Delit. It will be blocked. And it will be held by Ramiro. Let the defence get back. Let the defence get back. They're going to play it to one of the fucking 7 Chelsea players who've stayed here. Done well to prevent that, actually. Done well to pressure him to goal kicking it. Bowman can't get the ball though. And Mainu didn't get the ball either. I actually don't know how he didn't. He didn't though. Still doesn't have it. Okay, we do get it eventually. Mainu. Garnacho. Højlund. Ah, good fucking defending again by Chelsea. And now Mikhailo Mudryk with his 90,000 million billion fucking pace. Burst down the line. Delit close down Jackson. We don't get the ball. I'm not entirely sure how we don't get the ball there, but that's okay. Mainu. We could get a counter. 10.5. Højlund. Inside to Garnacho perhaps. No, Tosin gets the ball and it's cleared away. I don't know what Garnacho's movement was. Really needed him to move a bit further in to receive the pass and maybe we get an opportunity, but Tosin closes it down and it's 0-0 at the break. You know what? I'd take 0-0 honestly, because defensively we've been a fucking sinking ship. Attacking wise, it's been mid as well, to be honest. Take a look at the stats at half time then. 4 shots to 3 in favour of us, I can see that. 56 to 44 in terms of possession for Chelsea. 1.2 expected goals to 0.9 in favour of us. We do have the advantage in that respect. But Chelsea have more of the ball. If he doesn't score assist by half time, sub on Kavicha. I'm going to give him a little bit longer, not too much, but I'm going to give him maybe another 10 minutes. And obviously, if it doesn't work out, we'll bring on Kavicha. I just wanted to see what Bowman was going to be able to do now at this level, because we brought him in like ages ago, obviously, through the academy. I want to see if he could perform now against the big teams. At the moment, he's not been the worst on the pitch, which is something, but... Sorry. I'm not being funny. That's a bit rude, isn't it? He's not been that bad. He's just not been that involved, to be honest. But De Gea been our player of the match so far, keeping Chelsea at bay, with Ramiro doing the same thing for Chelsea, keeping us at bay. It's kind of been a 50-50 game. We'll go about 10-15 minutes in the second half, see what he does, and then if not, I will bring on Cavardona. I just wanted to reintroduce Bowman. He's going to get 3 months here now to prove himself. It's going to be a good little spell for him. And I think he's going to get the Carabao Cup game against Arsenal, mainly because it's a Carabao Cup game. Good save. Long shot effort from Nkunku, saved. It was always going to be saved. But it's an early opportunity in the second half for Chelsea. And again, yeah, if it doesn't, 55th, kind of 60th minute area, if we don't get much more from Bowman, he'll come off. Garnacho, I know we can get more from, so I'm not going to worry yet. Lavia with a header. And we don't want to prevent that going for a corner, boys, no? I think that was Lavia with a header. Out jumps Garnacho. No, it's Tosin, I think. Or Tapsoba. It's somebody. I don't know who it is because I don't know shirt numbers. I think it was Tapsoba. Paul Karmer. He's going to deliver this one in. We need to be prepared. De Gea is prepared, but now he's gone back. I'd like to switch player. They're going to go short, it looks like, to DeMarco now. Tries to get back to Paul Karmer. Cadiolo does well. Are we just going to get it away out of trouble? I don't trust this game, so I'm just happy to get it away for now. We can always get it back in a moment. Yeah. Round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. We've got Arsenal. We've already played them once today. I wanted that to go to Dallo. It eventually does make it. And there's a lot to get to Bowman, but they've got him on fucking mark duty there. And I've been fouled. Oh, I've not been fouled. I don't think I'm allowed a foul against me today. We had a stonewaller against Braga. It was a penalty that wasn't given. That's how Ahmad got injured. Look for the important next goal. That's been the first goal. Oh, that's a foul, is it? I bet if I did that, it would be. It would. I don't know. I've just run into the post of the guard out of anger. Good save De Gea. Yeah, we're gonna bring off Bowman. Nothing against him, but we need something, mate. If that goes the other end, if they foul me like that, it'll be fine. Decent idea, but it's saved by De Gea again. Bowman's been reintroduced. We know he's about. It probably was too big of a game to bring him back in. We should have just left him for the Carabao Cup game against Arsenal, which I'm going to use him again because I do like Bowman. I want to see what he can do in a game that matters a bit less. Oh, I love it! Oh, beautiful! Chelsea score because this game doesn't know how to let me have possession. I win the ball back and the game is like, no you don't. No you don't win the ball back. Fuck you. I've fucking tried to clear it and it just doesn't give me the... It just bounces straight back to him. Oh, I wish I had that kind of luck, you know. That'd be fantastic. I win it back with Mino and the game's like, yeah, did you though? Well, there's only so much we can fucking do before the game says, give them one. You know? Today, Roman Bowman was not a showman. Honestly, we've brought Bowman off and now they've gone and scored, so... I'm going to blame... No, I'm joking. I'm not going to blame that because Bowman wasn't part of that. Caicedo makes it 1-0 Chelsea because the game is fucking dog wank. I think, oh, let's just fucking clear the ball. The game thinks, no, let's give it back to them and see if they can score from close range. Woe betide me, they can. Just lock onto the guy that's not marked, please. Lock onto the guy that doesn't have a marker on him, please. Here goes Mudryk with his 963 pace. Off target from Jackson. I kind of want to break something because, like, it is really getting on my nerves how we can't defend. And I feel like breaking something. My main problem, I think, is when I do defend well, the game just gives it back to them because that's happened a couple of times today. But also, I'm just bad at defending anyway. Can't get through Garnacho. Højlund's offside or marked or both. Mudryk just runs off. Like, fucking slow down, mate. Just try hard. Try so hard. You're already fucking ahead of us in the league table. Can we win the ball back, please? See what I mean? I get the ball there, but I don't actually get the ball because Garnacho has to fall over. Guardiola, nice. Not going to look onto... Oh, do you fucking know what? Don't bother then. Like, this game doesn't need to do me any favours. It isn't doing me any favours. Why isn't De Gea fucking collected that? Sorry, there's no way Chalobah's going to fucking... I can't get anywhere. Chalobah is just on my ass. Mino, Guardiola. Højlund wins the fucking scrap. Yeah, fuck off, cunt. And the ball still falls to Chelsea. I could tackle 103 times, the ball still falls to the opponents. Like, fucking hell. I can't keep the ball for shit today. Good tackle, Guardiola. Højlund. Oh, well, first of all, Højlund runs offside. Granted, I saw it late. That's my fault for seeing it late. I'll be honest. I won't blame Højlund on that one. But then he tries to play it to Fernandes, who has not got fucking space. I need to break something, I really do, for my own fucking mind. Speedy Gonzalez goes off for Pedro Neto. Right, I feel like I want to rip my hair out. I just can't get anything past this Chelsea team. They always just seem to get the better of me. Neto gets a shot saved by De Gea. I don't know if I should change stuff up. As in bring on Rashford. I probably shouldn't. I probably won't. Do some lob passes. Lob passes are what's messing me up. I try and do a lob pass and it goes perfectly to their player instead of my own. Like if I could pass to their players, that'd be good, but I don't need to. I need to pass to my players. Can I clear it? Yes. Lovely. No. Oh, see what I mean? Lob passes. Girl tries to header it. I just want the fucking ball. I'm going to get a book in there because this game is fucking... It just doesn't allow me to get the possession for longer than a second. I've got one split second to decide what I want to do, and that's it. They get the ball back. It's a yellow card, yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm just getting pissed off. I need to calm down, really. We can get something out of this match if I just calm down, although... Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Right. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's go. I don't mind, really. What am I meant to do there? I don't know what I'm meant to do in those situations. There's nothing I can do. De Gea saves it. It bounces lovely off Martinez when I'm pressing to clear. It's two games. Not even 2 games. I can't even speak. I'm getting so pissed off. 2 goals that have just come about because I can't get the ball away. I actually don't want to play another game, but the last game today is the Carabao Cup, so I fucking don't care about that shit. They time it to perfection every fucking time. Where on earth is Martinez going? Well, we're going to lose to Chelsea. I kind of knew we were going to lose to Chelsea, to be honest, but I'm really pissed off about the whole goalkeeper thing still. January, we're getting somebody new in, I think. I think I have to. Defence hasn't been much better, but... Can't fucking... Sorry, apparently Chalobah's the best right back in the league. I must have missed the fucking memo. Can we rescue it at all? No, because they're just fucking bringing everyone back to defend now. I mean, we've got Jackson up front and that's it. Everyone else is defending. Everything's a fucking foul. Sorry, everything's a foul if I do it. Pull Calmer. Into Jackson. Probably going to pass it one more. It's not where I thought he was going to pass it. It doesn't matter even when I do get through. Chalobah off, Vega on. It doesn't really matter at this point, we've lost. Unless we score from his corner, it's an L. Bruno. Spots the lit. Garnacho. It's Caicedo. So they can get a tackle and get the ball away, right, okay. I'm pressing with the lit. That's not really what I want to press with there, but doesn't fucking matter, does it? I've fallen over trying to shoot. Okay, do you know what? That kind of sums up today. Fuck off. I'm getting ready. I'm just about to be ready to get a red card for somebody. My fucking temperament is out the window. Is there a goal here? Oh yeah, that's when we score. Yeah, that's when we score. Lovely. Yeah, I love that. I love how that's when we score. Back to the centre circle, see if we can get another fucking goal, but not betting on it. That's when we score. Yeah, lovely. Kvaratskhelia gets the goal. I think next season you should be allowed to sign one player from each of the top 6 to ruin them and make you better. I'm considering it, honestly. I'm thinking if we get top 4 and any of the big 6 don't, we can probably sign from them. Say if Arsenal or Spurs don't make top 4, we can go and get one of their players. Because it's really pissing me off, and I think it's the goalkeeper thing. We should have just got Chevalier. Have we got time for an equaliser? Probably not. I was going to piss around with it till full time now, I would assume. We do need to get the ball quickly if we're going to do it. We need to get the ball at all if we're going to do it. What? No, what? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me, EA. I just need to have a look at this, because when I rush my goalkeeper out, I expect him to dive down and stop it. What De Gea is doing here is not diving down and stopping it. He's just run past. What the fuck? Why is he just run past? I didn't actually... Whatever. Chelsea can win it, I guess. I mean, I don't have a choice. Once EA decides, EA decides. I'm not able to, you know, go against their decision. I try and bring my goalkeeper out, just runs past the situation. That's fucking sick, yeah. We really just need to fucking get a goalkeeper. We've got to put up with De Gea and Gillet till January. Now, I know who I'm getting in as a goalkeeper, but it's just who's going out, who's getting moved on. Is it going to be De Gea? Or is it going to be Gillet? I don't really want to get rid of Gillet after just 6 months, but... Right, yeah, do you know what? Give them one more attack for the road, I guess. Oh, they are doing. Oh, they actually are doing. Oh, they actually have done. I mean, the time was up at the halfway line, and I passed it to my player, but... Cool, we lose again. We're not getting the Premier League title this year. If there was ever a performance that made me realise that we will not win the Premier League title, this was it. Caicedo and Neto putting them 2-0 up. We thought we had a chance with Kvaratskhelia, and then Jackson went to score because I tried to bring my keeper out and he ignored the situation in front of him. I think De Gea should go only because of his age. I think I'd probably agree. At least with Gillet, we got a good young backup. Well, we've got a young backup. Good's probably stretching the truth a bit. 61 to 39 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 7, 3 expected goals to 1.9. We were outplayed, and honestly, Bowman was the least of my problems there. I know he wasn't great, but he wasn't the worst. I just fucking don't understand why I can't get the ball clear off corners, and also why De Gea hasn't tried to do anything to stop Jackson at the end there. Assisted an 8.2 for Bruno. He's our man of the match. Garnacho, quite quiet day for him. Kvaratskhelia off the bench with the goal on 6.8. I'm going to rest Garnacho for the last game, I think. I think I probably overplayed him today. Man of the match overall, Nicholas Jackson with a goal and an 8.2. Caicedo with a goal and an 8.1. And Kunku with an assist and an 8 rating. Decent ratings all around for their defence and goalkeeper. Chalobah getting an assist and a 7.4 from right back. And Neto with the other goal, 6.9 for him. Every Chelsea goal, you've got to ask, what the fuck were Manchester United doing there? But the thing is, they have 3 goals and they've won the match. So it's not really questions about if they deserved it, because they probably did. It's questions about what the fuck. Why haven't we fucking tried to stop him in any way? Oh, he was the joint worst, was Bowman, actually, to be fair. Well, is what it is. I don't know. We need a goalkeeper in January. I was happy to give Bowman and or De Gea a chance, but every time they get a chance in the big games, they squander them. We can't keep losing big games just because we don't have a competent goalkeeper. So in January, we will be getting a goalkeeper. Either De Gea or Gillet will leave. I'm fine with De Gea leaving, to be honest, I think. As much as I do like him, he's only going down. Gillet will hold 82 for a while and maybe even improve. But I think we should have gone for a more proven goalkeeper if we were going to sell Onana. Should have gone for a more proven goalkeeper. But in all honesty, we should have kept Onana. The younger one could somehow get better, so keep him. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. But it just... it pains me how we didn't go. That might be one of the stupidest decisions I make in a career mode, how we went for Gillet rather than a proven goalkeeper who could help us get to the top. Or even just keep the one we had. But we've still got 2 months of this to go through. Kobe Mainu reaches deep line playmaker plus, which is what I wanted. And he's still got plenty of room to grow. Do we keep him on the deep line playmaker? Do we chuck him? I think we chuck him back into a holding midfielder role. Kobe Mainu is going to be top drawer. He's going to be absolute baller of the CDM. He already is, but he's going to get even better. Mulholland. He's now a CDM or centre half plus. We'll continue on that for now because he's get all his stats up. Xerxes with a message. Need more games. Yeah, you're still in the squad, mate. You've literally just missed 1 game there. Honestly, you might have even been the one to play it. That probably knocks us out of top 4. I'm gonna sim to Arsenal first, then we'll check the table. Training plans. I think one more thing we're gonna do as well is sort that goalkeeper out now, so they're ready to come in for January. We've got them pre-contracted, rather than waiting. We'll sort our goalkeeper place out now because I need some reassurance. Chevalier is my main go-to, but I will take suggestions as well. I on the bench can get that apart from Hjulmand, or apart from De Gea, sorry. For now, I'm just going to keep rotating De Gea and Gillet just to see who does better for this part of the season. We've got plenty of money. It's just realism we've got to keep in as well. The money is no issue. We've got we've got a fucking war chest. The obvious dream would be to sign Restes because he is the best potential goalkeeper in the game. He'd be an absolute fucking star, but he's also at Real Madrid. So I think I still have a few on the list, don't I? Or did I get rid of them? I think I might have got rid of them. No, we still got him. My main go-to, I think, would be Chevalier. I know it's Napoli again, but they didn't make Champions League. Maybe say fuck it and get Donnarumma. You know what? How long would he really want to farm for? He's injured. I mean, he's only injured for 3 weeks, but maybe I don't want to go for Donnarumma though, because obviously the realism behind it. I want to keep it semi-realistic, but I also want to get a very good goalkeeper. At what point do I say fuck the realism and just go for whoever? Diogo Costa would be good, but he's at Inter Milan. Again, Chevalier would do it for me. We could have just brought in Unai Simon like we got suggested all those years ago as well. Just brought him in, but I am in the Chevalier camp personally. Yeah, no, he's making. I wish it was where you could search by rating. That would make things so much easier. Let's see what Spain have besides Unai Simon. I know they have Restes, but I'm just kind of curious. I kind of want. I don't know. I just want someone good. You've won the Prem already, so maybe that will sway him in. But it's a hard choice. Do I say fuck it and go for him, although it be slightly unrealistic, or do I kind of not do that? So whoever it is, I'm going to sign him after either now or after the Arsenal game, because I want to get them ready for January, ready to come in and do the job. Ooh. Although I did say we weren't going to trust them. Although I know I said we weren't going to trust regens or younger players, but let me cook. Alright, potentially we go for Yago Luna. He's got a lot more room to grow. I know he's going to be another project, but we know he's going to be a baller. So, maybe. Emi Martinez, contract expiry. He's got Premier League experience, but again, he's old. We don't really want anyone too old. Or we just say fuck it and go for Jan Oman. We maybe try and convince Onana to come back, but probably not, to be honest. We could just go balls to the wall, Jan Oman. I don't know why we wouldn't go Oman, to be honest, other than Atletico are in the Champions League. That would be the only reason that would stop me. But they also have Oblak on the backup. They do have Oblak on the backup. And you know what? I think it probably will be Oman. I completely forgot about him again. I forgot about him the first time. Forgot about him again. They have a bunch of goalkeepers steal him. They've only got him and Oblak, I think. Oh no, they do have... Oh my god, they have... Yeah, you know what? You know what? You're right. They've got so many goalkeepers. He is going to cost a lot, but I think it's a good move in the long term. And he's a regen, so it can't technically be unrealistic. The price, though, is a mad one. Let's just go for it before I change my mind. Chuck 130 and see what they say. You know what, actually? What we'll do is we'll send De Gea back to his boyhood club. Not that we really need to do that, but I think, you know, send De Gea back to his boyhood club. They're happy to allow De Gea in. I'm not going above 140 though, I think. It's probably my maximum. We'll take some time to think about this. We'll assess your offer and come back to you soon with an answer. Maybe I could have added a bit more cash on, but I want to try to get a good deal on him. Although he is probably the best goalkeeper in the world. I should have gone 145, but we'll see if they might come back and say, yeah, 140. But we'll find out after the Arsenal game now. Kind of leaves it on a cliffhanger. Have we got any more? What have we got after the Arsenal game? Spurs at the end of the month, but I'm not doing that today. I've had enough of this game today. The only reason I'm doing this one is because it's the Carabao Cup. 45 and De Gea is basically worth 150, yeah. True. Charlton Athletic Crystal Palace rivalry. Fair enough, I didn't know that was a thing. With Gilles' recent form, it's clear that Man United can see the light of tunnel after Onana's departure. Can we? Gilles shit. Well, he's been better. I'd argue Gilles has been better than De Gea. I will say that, but I was not being, you know, insane. Nobody in the team of the week. That's because we got fucking battered. Arsenal, Man United in the Carabao Cup. Garnacho's up for the Ballon d'Or. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I don't think he'll win it. We've got a Ballon d'Or nominee. How is my question? How have we done that? Garnacho is up on the Ballon d'Or 2026 shortlist. I don't think it'll be him. But, mate, if we get that cutscene next episode, you know I'll go off my rocker. Vinicius Jr., Garnacho, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. It's the three Galacticos and the one Manchester United man. If Garnacho's like rumoured to win it, will the Real Madrid players just not turn up, do you think? Thinking Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, and Rodrigo just won't bother. They'll be like, yeah, fucking, I'm not coming. If Garnacho's won it. They did that with Rodri. Mate, we could pull off the Ballon d'Or. I doubt it. I really doubt it. But the fact that Garnacho's nominated is insane. Because he didn't even that good of a season last season. No, he did. He had a really good season, didn't he? Yeah, you know what? It's because we didn't win the Champions League. I was kind of like, how? But Real Madrid didn't win the Champions League either. You know what? I'm all for him trying to win it. How did we get player of the match when we lost them? After great performance in the match against Chelsea, Fernandes didn't player of the match. Yeah, he's going to be accepting that reward while he's pissed off at his team. And Garnacho's been one of the top formers each Manchester United games. He looks like a man to watch each time he steps out on the pitch. I hope they didn't watch that last game against Chelsea because he fucking sucked. And you can see, look at this. De Gea's trying. He just watched it go past him, even on the picture here. Jackson, crucial last goal up to team edge win against Carlos Rodriguez. Anything else? Nothing really, I don't think. A shy debut. Yeah, that's where we're at. Finish this episode with it, so you could also make sure the GK is confirmed for next episode. The thing is, if I do that, I'll have to play the Spurs game, and I don't know if I want to. Maybe I will do. We'll get an extra game today. I do have a bit more time on my hands, so maybe. I'm not simming it. I don't trust this team. There's no way I'm simming it, because Spurs will end up winning. 2 wins and 3 losses then for Arsenal in their last 5 games. One of those losses came to us in the Premier League. Raya in goal, Mendy and White as the fullbacks, Saliba and Militao as the centre-backs, Thomas Partey as the CDM, Marino and Odegaard as the centre-mids, Martinelli, Saka as the wingers, and Gyökeres up top. They're really going full strength. Well, nearly full strength. They care about the Carabao Cup that much, but Alisson and Virgil, Van Dijk, Lamine Yamal, Jimenez, Trossard, Rabiot, and Timber on the bench. If I was to do it, I'd play the game, but I just don't know if I can be bothered. Bukayo Saka, Martinelli with goals in the Carabao Cup. Militao's got one as well. Right then, we know they play a tiki-taka. We know who their dangerous players are. But do we rotate or do we go for it? Resume. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. We might get the deal done today. Oh, wait, what? Never mind. Why is it? What? It confused me there. I got so confused. Well, disregard that, because I was very confused there. I thought we could get the goalkeeper sorted, but it was just from before. I need to stop getting overexcited for things that aren't happening. Oh, man. Ironically, could be our new goalkeeper, oh man. It'd probably be more realistic to go for Oblak or Martinez, to be honest, but fuck it. Excuse me. Courage Fernandez. I'm going to try something here that's stupid in the game. I also need to cough, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm going to try something really dumb here. And in a moment you'll see what it is. Bukayo Saka's line up recently. Something about Kadiolu. Yeah, he was doing fine. Who is this goalkeeper a regen of? I think he's a pre-gen. I think he's a pre-gen because sometimes you get like the players who are regens, but the player hasn't retired. Because I think a lot of times last year, a lot of people got Haaland's kind of like regen, but Haaland hadn't retired yet. So I'm thinking it is the pre-gen of Oblak, but it isn't a regen because nobody's retired unless... I thought at first when I saw him it was Oblak, to be honest. I thought it was his regen, but Oblak's still playing. He's... Oh, that throws a spanner into the works. Because Oblak is also leaving. And it looks as if Atletico may have thrown their future behind Oman. Maybe that'll be a problem. Martinez's contract is expiring. We're going to leave them short. We've still got Moldovan as well, but his contract's expiring. Do it anyway? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna. But, like, that makes it interesting for Atletico. That sounds like a them problem rather than a me problem. Anyway, Carabao Cup then. Potentially the last game of today, unless we find out about the goalkeeper beforehand. I'm not going to do the Ballon d'Or thing today, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But if I can find out the goalkeeper stuff beforehand, we'll end it after this Arsenal game. If we don't, then we'll do Spurs as well. Delit comes out for Mr. Inacio. Ahmad is injured, and yeah, I said I was going to do something stupid. This might be up there with the stupidest decisions. That's not what I wanted to do. That is a stupid decision, but it's not quite what I wanted to do. I want to see how he does off the left. This is just kind of testing out where Bowman would be best when he eventually makes it in. The rest of the team can go like that, though. Actually, I'll put in Xerxes because he wanted the game. And fuck it, Maz can have a game as well. Euro goes on the bench. Toure, I don't know when I'm going to use him again. But that is a team that's going to face Arsenal then. I want to see if Bowman can do a bit better off the left because he struggled a bit on the right. But that might have been the opposition. Again, it might be the opposition again today that would be the problem. But we'll see. Gillet in goal. Cariolo and Mazrai as the fullbacks. Martinez and Inacio as the centre-backs. Minor and Nagarte the CDMs. Fernandez at cam and captain. Bowman off the left. Granit Skelly off the right. Xerxes at striker. They're going quite strong. But we're going to try a little something as well. At the Emirates Stadium for the second time this episode, it is Arsenal versus Manchester United. This time, it's in the Carabao Cup, round of 16. Or is it the quarterfinals? I think it's around the 16. Fuck the final. It is around the 16 because we just beat Wrexham. Thing is, if we do manage to get a deal over the line for Oman, there is no way that we need another goalkeeper for the rest of the fucking save. Whether I continue it for 1 year, whether I continue it for the rest of the whole career mode cycle, which is 15 seasons, Oman will be a mainstay. Obviously, I'm not going to continue with 15 seasons on stream. I might do that off stream. Once we win the Champions League, or maybe treble, I don't know. I'll end it on streaming because I want to do a Youth Academy career mode, but yeah, they've gone strong. They have gone quite strong there, as you can see. Probably the strongest 11 if you don't include Partey. So Partey for Rice, that's the strongest team. Tomori as well, maybe. I don't know. What I do know is that's a very difficult lineup to beat. They want the trophy, but so do we. And we've only held back ever so slightly by bringing in Roman Bowman again. Again, Bowman won't get every game. I just want to make that clear. He won't get every game. It's just, now he's back, I want to see what he's capable of. And then as we go through November and December, we'll just rotate him in when other players are tired, I think. But Garnacho dropped a stinker last game. I was considering Rashford, but he's not been great this episode in the time we've given him. Bowman, he's only just come back. Let's see. He can't do it against Chelsea on the right. Or, yeah, on the right. Maybe he can do it against Arsenal on the left. Kick-off then. Carabao Cup. I'm not taking it all too seriously, but I wouldn't hate winning. That was... you know what? We are 49 seconds in, and the first pass has already gone to the wrong player. I can already tell how this game is going to go. There is... I think it's painfully obvious who I'm aiming for here. There's Kobe Mainu right fucking there, but it tries to lock onto Bowman. Right, okay. But is that how this game's going to go? Can I even be bothered? Fuck off, is that a foul? He's run into me. It is a foul, but that's not important. Good block, Inacio. How's Agarte got a knock already? What's happened? We can't make a pass, and Agarte has got an injury 4 minutes in. Sounds like a bruised elbow from what the commentators are saying, but my head's already gone. We're 4 minutes in. My man is injured already. Well, thankfully we've got Hjulmand if we need him, but mate, it's a fucking joke at the moment. Ahmad gets injured and now Agarte. I feel like the injury plague is coming back in this career mode like it did in real life for a little bit. Inacio making strides forward. Xerxes getting pressed. I think what I've realised with the strikers, I definitely prefer Hoyland. But Xerxes does score quite a bit as well, so I need to give him game time. Great block Inacio. Gyökeres try to make it 1-0. We say no. Obviously, if Ugarte can't run off the fucking injury, we'll sub him out. Good save, Gillet. Fuck Arsenal, injure them. I'll try, but I don't want to get sent off. Okay, Gillet apparently has a playstyle plus. I never knew that. Or maybe I did know that and forgot. Nice save again by Gillet. I pressed to clear it. You saw me press to clear it. Why have they got the ball? Guardiola doesn't win the header over Saka, but it's over the bar. You know what? Gillet might earn his place for a little bit longer here yet. I think we'll probably still go through with the Orban deal, but we've got two or 3 months before he even arrives. So Gillet might, you know, prove himself a bit more before he gets here. And if he does, then fair enough. Can I please release the ball when I want to release the ball? Cheers. That's all I'm asking for. Asking for the game to work. That's a lot, but okay. He is a child. Why are we trying to injure Roman Bowman? He's only 18. Give him a fucking break. I think what it is he's just not ready to face these kind of teams yet. Maybe he is. Oh, maybe the passing's just fucking woeful. Just aim it at Kvaratskhelia. Which it did, to be fair, but I didn't make it. I think it's good defending. I will always fight Roman Bowman's corner. That's the problem. It'll never be his fault. Oh, Martinez. Oh, Martinez. Oh, can't be minor. Sorry, I saw his name in lights. I should have passed that to Xerxes about 3 touches ago, but I saw the moment for potentially a brilliant goal. And that should have been passed to Xerxes 10 times over. If I'm being honest. Brandes. Bowman. Guardiola. Bruno. Oh, it's a save. Alisson. Saves out for a corner. I don't remember who we've got next episode. I know we've got Spurs. I think we've got Dortmund at some point. Bruno towards Inacio. Not bad. I mean, he's made contact, but I don't know. Probably could have jumped rather than just standing still. He jumped a little bit, I guess. Inacio off the mark this season, though, to be fair, from a header, so he's a good option to have. Scored a header against Arsenal, I think it was, in the league. I think it was. I could be wrong, but I think this is where he scored his header before. It was whatever team he beat 4-2. We've only won 1 game today, so it must have been Arsenal. Yeah, it's been a bit of a shitty episode today, I must admit. Wasn't feeling 100% to start with anyway, but I felt like I had to stream today because I haven't streamed the past 3 or 4 days. And it's just not been a great episode. Admittedly, the game hasn't helped. Denying me a stonewall penalty, injuring my players, not letting my passes go anywhere I've aimed them, but I haven't really played to the best of my ability either. Odegaard puts a shot off target. It's a 50-50 really. I've not played good, but the game hasn't played good either. I think it's probably where I'm going to put my stand on this. Because I've been shit, but we could have had a penalty. Should have had a penalty against Braga. Diallo got fouled and then injured, so that kind of should have signified that it was a penalty. Yeah, just poor results otherwise. Bowman gets tackled, but in all fairness, I didn't really have an option there. Try to press a bit more. Okay. I was waiting for my pass to go through, but I'm still waiting because I pressed the pass button and it didn't do it. So I'm still waiting. Right. Okay. Oh my god, Gyökeres hits the post. How have I not tackled Rabiot? Because I went in there and all I could get was the ball and I got nothing. He didn't move it, I guess I missed the lunge, I don't know. Arsenal come fucking close though with a post hit. Saka's in that mood where he's untackleable. Never mind. Disregard. Bowman's got room. Bowman's also got Fernandes in the middle. That's not quite. I don't think Fernandes changed his appearance, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I even called out who that was meant for as well. That's mad. I wish the game would listen to me. Like, oh right, you want to play to him? Does this game want to let me complete a pass today? Like, I know Bowman's not a finished article, but I feel like my passes should be working a bit better than they are. Nearly half time. If we could just keep it 0-0, honestly, I'd be fine. But I know that I've said that they're going to now go and score. Or they're going to get all the time in the world to try and score because the game likes them. Nice one. Good one, Agarte. You've been a bit mid this season, but it's a good tackle. Half time, it's 0-0. How long am I going to ride the Bowman train before I'll need to get off? Because I'm trying with him, but it's not working, is it? He is going to be a very good player. He's just not there yet. Especially against these big teams. It's probably throwing him in at a deep end, but fuck it. It's a Carabao Cup, innit? If it wasn't a Carabao Cup, I wouldn't have used him. We have been dominated. 70-30 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 3, 0.9 expected goals to 0.7. I haven't been able to make it through, to be honest with you. I'd be surprised if Gillet, isn't man of the match for us so far, but he is. 7.8. Bowman's not the worst. I don't know how Leach is only on a 5.2, but he is. Man of the match for them so far is Thomas Partey. Let's go to the second half then. Do we find a way to the quarter-finals, or will Arsenal knock us out and end what is a very shit episode in all truth in terms of results? The only team we've beaten is the team that we're playing right now. We drew 2-2 to Nottingham Forest, drew 3-3 to Braga, lost 3-1 to Chelsea. Gyökeres hits that first time and it's not even close. Yeah, we have had 1 shot on target. Mate, they've had 8 shots, 3 on target. It's hard to do the goal kick strategy up to Højlund because Militao and Saliba are tall and it's hard to win the header. Ben White. Actually, Benjamin White doesn't like when you call him Ben. How have I missed a tackle? Oh, Kadiolu. Oh, I love when the ball does not want to pass. I don't love that, by the way. It's annoying. Gyökeres tries again. Just off target. They're getting closer and I'm getting more scared. Again, if it wasn't the Carabao Cup, I'd probably make changes. Why is Gillet in our net? Well, I'm going to make changes anyway, but what I mean is I'd probably not have started Bowman. I would have started Garnacho or Rashford. But because it is the Carabao Cup, I don't care. I think this wind setting is fucking me up a little bit as well, I can't lie. Xerxes wins the header. Finally. Maz. Zerk. Oh. Okay, not quite Xerxes. Arsenal got West Ham next. I think... Oh, no, we do. I don't think... I know we've got Spurs next. I think we need to win that, though, for any chance of staying in this title race. I know it's early, but... falling out of the fucking blocks so far. I didn't even check the Premier League table. I don't want to check the Premier League table, if I'm being honest. I don't want to know where we've fallen to. Does it feel like... I don't know. I feel like I'm tackling and it just doesn't do it. My player just runs past, and I'm not sure if that's, you know, a mechanic that... I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at tackling. I think I'm not the greatest at tackling, I'll admit, but I feel like I should be winning more than I am. Unlucky from Xerxes. He had to try and beat fucking about 6 people in the air now. Moment. Xerxes. Guardiola. Yep, that's exactly where I ran. I didn't want to run away from him. But where's the best place to run? Oh, yep, into him. Now Gyökeres. Gonna cut all the way in. Ball back post. Maz heads it away. Get it clear. Fuck my fucking hole. Lovely. Bruno. I know I want to put this, but I don't think it'll allow me. No, of course it won't. They've got a man on hand as well to win the ball back. Of course they do. Yeah, we've got Spurs next, and they're performing below par, so we're going to get measure of revenge on them because they always fucking beat us. Again, with this team, though, they've probably got a even better chance of beating us. I can't get the ball through to even Bruno Fernandes now, let alone Xerxes or Bowman or Kvaratskhelia. I just can't get the ball through full stop right now. Even when I do, the touch tries to send it back to the Arsenal player, so... Or Ugarte will just give it to the Arsenal player. I mean, it's really up to him. And then Maz... Okay, I feel like I should have... Yep. Thank you. I think I will get that one, thank you. Kvaradonna's got room. Xerxes might have an opportunity here. Wouldn't this be a smash and grab? Oh, it would have been if I could score. It would have been a smash and grab if I could put the ball in the net. Ugarte doesn't win the ball over Rabiot. Does that time though. Xerxes, oh, I really wanted him there. I really wanted him there, but he's too far back. Or is he? Roman Bowman! No, he was. I should have just shot with Xerxes. I wanted Bowman to make the run into the space, and I got a bit, you know... I should have just shot with Xerxes. I really should have. Decision making sometimes is not my best asset, but sometimes I'm making the decisions like that on purpose. Bruno to try and find Inacio. It's away by Declan Rice, who's come on now for a party. This is their strongest 11 now, I would say. Maz. Mainu. Inside. Bowman. Fighting for it. I pressed the slide and it didn't do anything. Okay, no problem. It might go all the way. Penalties, lucky. If it does, we need to bring on Rashford. Come on, Arsenal chant. Ben White. Martinez just gets a nod to it. And now Bowman has room. There's no Ben White. There is no Ben White. Roman Bowman! Oh, I shouldn't have been greedy again. Well, maybe, you know what, actually that time I should have been. Bowman is showing what he can do on his day. How much more patience do we have for this man, though? 12 minutes left. Still 0-0. I'm going to play it short because obviously crossing it to Inacio is not working. Ugarte. Back to Bruno. Ball in. Bowman! No! Xerxes, no, I can't follow up. Oh, mate, if Bowman had fucking scored that, I'd got my mind. Oh, Guardiola, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, Guardiola, you're a fucking idiot. You should be able to catch up, though. Is there a goal in this for either side before a penalty shootout? The answer is possible. I shat myself. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a corner. I'm assuming somebody got a touch. I don't know if it was Gilly or it was a defender. My heart was in my mouth. I will tell you that much for free. Ball coming in. Aimed. I don't know at who, to be honest, but we can counter. Bruno. Bowman. Bowman! Bowman! He's gone and won it! That's why you don't give up on your man. Roman Bowman on the counter-attack. I didn't know if he was going to get past White, but then Ben White lunged and Bowman just had to compose himself. And that is what he can bring. It maybe sometimes takes a little bit longer than you'd like. But Roman Bowman may put us past Arsenal into the next round of the Carabao. Go on, lad. What a fucking leap of faith to start him today. And it's a smash and grab, to be honest, at the Emirates, if we do end up winning this. Still time for Arsenal to potentially equalise. I hope not, to be honest with you, but just don't know. Inacio gets it away. Bruno gets pressed by Rice. Come on, Arsenal chant. Obviously we're at the Emirates, remember. Gokaresh. Good grab, Gillet. Gonna come to Bowman again, who just can't keep possession. Something he will need to work on in his game. It switched me to the wrong guy, but Maz does get enough of a touch. I'm hoping that'll do it, honestly. Right, I need to stop fucking looking for Bowman when it's not on. He's got his goal now. Just hold on, boys. Martinez, very good. Yep, lovely. How you and Cadiola just fighting each other for the ball. Don't give a fuck as long as it's away. Xerxes could win that, you know. It could be on for an attack here. Bowman. Into Xerxes, perhaps. Nah, you know what it'll do. Or will it do? Bowman's not giving up on it. But the ref is. You're a bastard, ref. It doesn't matter. We advance through our youth academy star, I suppose. He's not there yet, we know that. There's a lot of aspects to his game that need work. But he will go down as the guy who scored the winner, the guy who will put us in to the quarters. Roman Bowman was left in acres of space, to be fair. Bruno had Bowman to play through. He got past Ben White and he puts Manchester United through to the next round. I wish you could punch Arteta in the face. If only that was an option, I'd definitely take that. Oh, mate, Gillet looks like he got man of the match, and I can't really deny it. And honestly, we might have to have a second thought about the goalkeeper. Because Gillet was good. I think we're still going to bring Oman in. But Gillet might have found some confidence with that clean sheet against a big side. I don't know. Man of the match goes to him with an 8.3. Bruno with an 8.1 and an assist. 7.7 for Inacio, who put in a good display at the back. And then Roman Bowman, he gets the winner after a lot of tries, I'll admit. 7.6 for him. As for the away side then, Bukayo Saka, their man of the match, 7.9. Tried to do everything he could, but wasn't enough. Rabiot 7.8, Partey 7.7, Gyökeres tried, but he wasn't accurate enough today. Somehow we escape the Emirates with another win. This felt like a bit more of a steal than the last one. 6 shots, 5 saves, 1 goal conceded from Alisson. He tried his best, but you can't deal with the Roman Bowman factor forever, can you? It is a smash and grab at the Emirates. 69-31 in terms of possession. They had a lot more of the ball. But when you look at the shooting stats and the opportunity stats, actually, it's not as bad. 12 shots to 8, but 2.1 expected goals each. I'd say we deserve it. I'd say we deserve it. But yeah, Gillet kept us in it. 5 saves out of 5, I think it was in the end, was it? And Bowman with the winner. I didn't even make any changes in the end. I meant to, actually, but I completely forgot. So hopefully we're not too tired for Spurs. Liverpool and City go to extra time, so do Brentford and Huddersfield. What's happened there then? Manchester City knock out Liverpool. Huddersfield knock out Brentford. Norwich go through as well. and we'll wait to hear what happens in these games. But if Newcastle could go out somehow, that would be fantastic. And West Ham, actually. Fuck West Ham. I'll say that. We'll get West Ham in the next round, though. Inacio was good. Inacio, I know we brought him in for the potential 5-back idea, but Inacio might take Martinez's place as part of the 4-back. Or even De Ligt's, perhaps, because he's been good. When we've played him, he's been good. And it makes somewhat realism sense as well, because he was at Aston Villa, who were in mid-table. Maz did well. Maz always does well. Just under the radar, just gets on with it. Again, if we get news on the goalkeeper before the next game against Spurs, we'll end it there. If we don't, we won't, obviously. Apparently, Kvaratskhelia did really well. My focus was on the other side, you know, where Bowman was. But yeah, Kvaratskhelia, we'll say he did well. I don't even remember what he did. I don't even know if he did anything. Now it begs the question, do we use Bowman against Spurs? The answer should be no. And the answer probably will be no. But what? You still have regular games. I'm pretty sure you played... How much has he played, actually? Because this is a genuine question, because I don't know how much I played him this year. He's had 9 out of the, what, 12, 13 games we've had total? 14 games, I think it is, we had total, because I'm assuming Kvaratskhelia and Mine have played all of them. He's had 9 of them. I know he's crucial, so maybe he should be getting a bit more. He's played the least out of our centre-backs, actually. Well, the main ones. And Asios played more. Well, De Ligt, we'll have to have a word. I do want to keep De Ligt, but he is just a bit slow on the pace sometimes. I do like De Ligt. Right, let's sort of training plans out and let's sim to see if we get any answer from Simeone about his boy, Mr. Jan Oman. Because this would be one hell of a fucking deal. And it would sort out our goalkeeper problem for life. Slightly unrealistic, but also it's a regen, so you can't really base it on anything. That's the beauty of it. Because it's a regen, you can't really say if it's unrealistic or not. It's unrealistic that they've got that fucking guy in the first place, to be fair. Right, everyone should be fine, I think. Let's see. Any news from Atletico? Negotiate with Jan Oman. That means that have they accepted the bid? Oh, they accepted the bid. They need to think about it, but they're going to go for it. We are going to get an 89 rated goalkeeper. Mate, that's our fucking keeping problem sorted. I know he was a bit stinky when we played him against Atletico, but you can't really turn down an opportunity to sign a man like this. He only wants 40 grand. Fucking get in there. Well, we've effectively gone from having an awful goalkeeper situation, and in January we will have the best goalkeeper situation. Because Jan Oman, for David De Gea and 140 million, will find his way at Manchester United. Apparently it's a C-grade deal, but it's... I don't care. We've got the Bosch. And he is one of the top goalkeepers. Gillet will back him up. And at 18 years of age, I think Gillet, 19 years of age, we've got 2 young goalkeepers who will be the future of Manchester United, it looks like. So come January, we will get Jan Oman. Unfortunately, it does mean De Gea goes the other way. But we had a good little bit with De Gea, didn't we? We had a good little time with De Gea. Gillet. These are all the transfers we've done this window, haven't we? And the latest one will come through in January. I think that's a correct move. And yeah, they went up and said, yeah, fair enough. So they had to think about it, but they accepted the deal. Send him up to Spurs. Any news on the Ballon d'Or? I don't think so. I believe it's the first week in November. I think it falls, so we will find out next time because I don't want to play anymore today. Um, who wins the Ballon d'Or? But we've got Spurs next time to open with. Fascinating clash this week in the Premier League. Spurs and Manchester United look to take a big step towards lifting the trophy. I don't think we're even. I don't think either of us are close to the trophy, to be honest. I think we're both fucking miles off, if I'm being transparent. Where are we in the terms of the trophy? We are in sixth. We're a good 9 points off top now. We've had a stinky start, but that can only be fixed as we go. We've got the problem fit. We've got the problem solver. We just need to wait for him to come in. Spurs go up to 12th. Arsenal down to 14th. Everton, Ipswich, and Leeds occupy the relegation zone. But yeah, Spurs having a slightly stinky season. We're not doing incredible ourselves, but we're still in contention for at least a Champions League spot. Sim up to the Spurs game, believe it, see if the Ballon d'Or is available. I have no idea. Save Sim to the Ballon d'Or to see what the results are, then quit without saving. I could do that, actually, but I want to keep it a surprise. We'll leave it as a cliffhanger, because I am an evil man. I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger. I don't think we'll even win it anyway with Garnacho, but I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger, because if we do win it, I don't want it to be, like, spoiled. If we don't win it, then it'll be a waste of time. So I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger to be an asshole, and we're going to pick our Spain team, which is just going to be the same team I always use, because I can't avoid changing it. But that is going to end this episode for today. I think even though he kind of fell off towards the end of it, the title will probably still go to Garnacho, because he has single-handedly just kicked off this season. Well, kicked off his own season. How dare I? I am an evil man, we know this. Rasmus Højlund 9 and 5 though has made a good start. Slowed down slightly, but not full stop yet. Garnacho with a plethora of goals today, a lot of goals, 7 and 5 now for him. Kvaratskhelia has come in and just slotted in perfectly, 6 and 4 at 14 games. 6 and 2 for Xerxes when he's played. 3 and 10 for Fernandes. 10 assists already for Bruno in just 12 games. And they thought he was declining. He's only getting better with age. He's like a fine wine. See you later, Izzy. No worries. I will try remember to do the Ballon d'Or next time, actually. I don't think we will win it, though. But that's the only reason I'm kind of not doing it as well, because I don't think we'll win it. Goal for De Ligt as well. A goal and an assist for Ahmad, but he's now injured till January. Goal for Maguire. Goal for Bowman, who's come back and put us through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. I need to check who we've got in there. Anasio with a goal and 3 assists for Rashford. How's the loan growth getting on? Not as good as I thought it would. Tam's doing alright, but that's the only one that really is doing good. Right, to end today then, let's see who we got in the Carabao next time, because it's going to be fucking West Ham, innit? Oh, it's not! It's not going to be West Ham, because West Ham didn't make it through. It is going to be Norwich. I've clicked the wrong thing. There you go, Super Cup winners. I'm clicking all the wrong prompts here. Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth, Swansea versus Cardiff, Huddersfield versus Man City, Man United versus Norwich. If it was ever a Roman Bowman game, you know where that's going to be. What happened then? Newcastle actually lost to Cardiff. I'm surprised but also happy. Bournemouth beat Bolton, which is fair enough, but Bolton went on quite a good run. They knocked out Everton, I believe. Crystal Palace knocked out Charlton Athletic, and Swansea beat West Ham on penalties. Thank you, Swansea. I don't have to face Matthias Tell more times than I have to, because he is a fucking bastard to try and defend against. And he'll only get better as well. He's only fucking young. And look at the man. Where is he? Matthias Tell. Yeah, he's insane. And he'll only get better. The fact that West Ham have him is mad. Nobody else is sticking to realistic transfers, so I'm wondering whether I should at this point. We have just blown a lot of budget on Jean Oman. He better be the answer. Or there'll be more questions at the end of it. He might even be the top deal total. He is, by quite a bit. We have secured the signing of Jean Oman. I don't know. Realism-wise, maybe we probably fucked it a little bit, but fucking who cares? And no one else has been realistic. I mean, Gavi's going to City for Christ's sake. Rodri's off to Leverkusen, and so is Guardiola. It doesn't make a lot of sense, so it is what it is. But Bernardo Silva's gone to Newcastle. I forgot about that, to be fair. Um, but yeah, I really wish you hadn't sold this man in the first place. But we are going to upgrade massively with a man that I was thinking of upgrading with, and we've now decided to upgrade with him. Jan Oman will arrive in January. We've just got to get there. Next time, we start off with Spurs away, and we follow it up by clicking on the wrong tab. That is my career. Yep, we fucking got a lot of goals, to be fair. As I quickly looked at that. Away at Spurs. Away at Fenerbahce. I forgot about that. We host Newcastle, we travel to Villa Park, and then we finish off, it looks like, unless things change, against Dortmund. I don't know when the Carabao falls, 16th of December. We've got 8 games now in December. It could be a while till we get to the January transfer window, because, in fact, actually, it only take, hold on, maths, 3 episodes? Will it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would take us to Dortmund. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would take us to Bournemouth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would take us to Bournemouth again. Right, well, okay, it'll take 3 episodes to get to January, so 3 more episodes of Gillet, 3 more episodes of De Gea, and then we are saved. Although Gillet did put in a good effort against Arsenal, so maybe he's not completely gone yet. In terms of the Champions League table, I didn't check it because I didn't want to see us off the top spot. But we're going to end with that because I'm curious how far we fell with just dropping 1 point. We have fallen to 3rd. That's not too bad. Leverkusen and Inter Milan, the only 2 teams to win all 3 of their games. How are Atletico doing? They're in 10th, but they're about to get 2 of their goalkeepers poached because Oblak is leaving, and now Jano Man is leaving. Good luck to them to making it through, I suppose. They've only got 2 games where they don't have them, to be fair. They've still got Emi Martinez, so might not be the worst. PSG, by the way, 3 losses out of 3. Who have they played? They played Liverpool, which is fair enough. I can kind of understand that. Played Barca, which is fair enough. I can kind of understand that. Who's the other team they played that they lost to? Celtic. Right, I'm not being funny. I'll accept the other 2. I'll accept Barca and I'll accept Liverpool. But if you're losing 2-0 to Celtic at the Parc des Princes, you don't deserve to stay in. What squad do they have? This is the absolute ultimate last thing I'm doing today. I do want a bit of time before I go to work, just to chill. Who have they got that's a problem? Like, that's kind of slowing them down. If Carrera's a striker, their only striker, then that's not the best idea. They've got a good squad. Simmons was one I was looking at to replace Fernandez down the line, but we might not even need to replace Fernandez down the line. We might not need to replace Fernandez full stop. If we do, there's a man that could maybe come in, and his contract's expiring. I'm just gonna chuck a little shortlist on him. We're not gonna go for him just yet. We'll just, testing the waters. And before we do end up going any further in towards January, well, not before we get to January, but at some point I will check out this list again of pre-contract boys, because there might be some good ones here. There might be some ones that have already renewed their contract, as you can see, but some of them haven't, and there might be some decent ones. So we'll just keep an eye on that list, and maybe get someone on a cut price, but probably not, because it seems like everyone's renewed. I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. It's been a topsy-fucking-turvy one today. We've dropped down to 6th in the Premier League, 9 points off the top. It is going to be a long, long route back to that Premier League title if we can get it. But when Jan Oman comes in, I think we might be in a much better spot. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your days. Take care, and peace.